hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing is getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbity dabbity.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
What people gotta really understand, nobody gotta support you, first of all. So I used to take that shit personal. I used to be like, damn, nobody's supporting me, nobody's playing my records, nobody's really rocking with me in the city like that. And then I realized it's not personal. You just gotta make somebody, you gotta make them a believer. If they don't believe you tomorrow, cool. Focus on who is rocking with you, and then you circle back and you come get them on the way back.
Man, this your boy Money Man Rado, man. You Hankin with Hankin TV, man. You know what it is, the biggest platform, man. They major.
What up, Wallace Mack? Tell me something slick and make it stick. Man, you already know international best-selling author, the Ghetto Diamond, reality TV star, Queen Score. Asking for a friend, man. Stop playing with me. Host of Cigar Chats with Matt. But listen, I'm here to talk about Hankin. I'm gonna be on Hankin TV. I'm gonna be Hankin with Hankin. I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss the game. I'm gonna be dropping on Hankin TV. Cause we gonna always supply demand, turn over a profit consistently. See y'all soon.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kendra Rainey King, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. By the way, Pleasant Grove. I'm an author of 51 books, and I have written various movies as well. I'm a ghostwriter as well. I've written Knee Deep, which is my first movie, Curved from the Mistletoe, Thicker the Berry, The Sweeter the Juice, and Distinguished Robbers. Those last two will be coming out very soon. And I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Have a blessed day.
New year, new money, big blessings, same haters. It's all mine. Big motion.
Crap. Hey man, this your boy Kimo Ginobili, Mr. Private Eye, the one-eyed bandit. Goddamn, I can't stand it. The walking gas station, man. And right now we on the highway, man. Y'all know I'm Hankin with Hankin TV, man. Trap, straight like that.
How you horrors doing today? I ain't want none. I just kind of tell you I was back, bitch.
What's up? What's going on? What we doing? Huh? Is we condoning in this? Is this what y'all call gangster? What we doing?
What's the word? What's the word? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Drop them ones in the chat. Drop them diamonds. Put them diamonds in the chat if you can hear me. Let me know my audio fire. We're just gonna chop it up a little bit today, man. Just a little something to break it up. It's a lot of stuff going on. We might even do a little bit. Let me see. What's up, Jug? Shout out Jug, man. We might even go ahead and do a little bit for the gram too. Man, there's some stuff going on. I got my notes this time. Hold on. I've been sending and texting myself stuff so I can keep up with it. All right, boom. I know I talked the other day. I was talking about Plies. Plies was doing some lawsuits on some people had used this beat. One of them was Soulja Boy. It was Soulja Boy. It was Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion, and it was somebody else. But come to find out, y'all know I mess around heavy in that Dallas area. You know, I interview a lot of the Dallas artists. Tapped in heavy in Dallas. But come to find out though, that original beat that come from a Dallas artist. And that beat, that's that my Dougie. I know y'all remember my Dougie. That's his beat. And shout out Lil Will. They had him on the Breakfast Club this morning. And I had already came across the story that I had seen and matched the songs up. I had already previously came across the story and seen it, but they had that guy Lil Will on the phone on the Breakfast Club this morning, you know, asking him how did he feel about it, because you know it's originally his song, but Plies trying to sue people for using it. And on the Breakfast Club, Lil Will was saying that back in the day, I think they had kind of went through some stuff with Soulja Boy about the song. So now I think if it serves me correct, now I think he say, you know, it had passed. Now Plies, you know, it ain't even his song, wasn't even his beat. So I think they stepping in. Now they about to put the bam on him. So that's when. So we're gonna call that man when flexing go wrong. When flexing go wrong, that's what happened. You try to sue somebody for a song that ain't even yours. Now you about to get sued. That's wild, man. So that guy Lil Will, like, man, you know, that's his original song. That's my Dougie song. And then, like I said, Soulja Boy had used it on one of them songs. I was locked up during that Soulja Boy era, but I do remember the song. I want to say one of them swag songs, Dope Boy Swag, something swag. Y'all know I'm old school. I don't remember them old songs. And then Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion just used it on Glorilla's on one of her recent albums. So that's wild right there. Definitely copyright infringement. But we definitely gonna tap back on that. And I came across a wild story yesterday. Man, listen, if y'all ain't hip to that guy Goon with In the Streets TV, and when you go look him up, it's the acronym is IT, whatever the acronym for In the Streets is, TV Goon. Man, he doing a hell of a job covering that YSL trial. Man, he doing a hell of a job covering that trial. But I had slid past his channel yesterday, and he was doing some content about a guy up in Idaho. He was accused of deleting 4 people. I think he was like a college professor's assistant or something. And he supposed to have went in the house and deleted like 4 people. They got the death penalty on the table for him. But what the court hearing about was yesterday was, now he hasn't been convicted, but while they waiting to take him to court for his trial, the argument was should he sit on death row. And then down in Idaho, they haven't done any executions in so long. They debating, they don't even know how they gonna execute him. You know what I'm saying? They saying the last, matter of fact, this ain't no breaking news, but some deep right here. The last time they did an execution in Idaho, it was by hanging. So that just go to show how long it been since they executed somebody down there. But anyway, that was kind of off the subject. But man, make sure y'all go over there and slide, check out In the Streets TV. It's the acronym. I'm gonna write it down. In the streets, INTS, in the streets with it. That's what it is. In the streets with it. INTS WIT TV. He doing some hell of a coverage on that Young Thug trial. So what brought that up was this. I was scrolling yesterday, going through YouTube, trying to stay away from the bullshit. And I seen where somebody had said, matter of fact, this is what had happened. I had seen, it had came up across my screen one day where Woody had did an interview with this female. I didn't pay attention to who the female was. So I scrolled past it. But I ended up coming past it again yesterday. So I was like, man, let me just tap into this. Because what made me tap into it, because I had been watching a couple Lil Woody's videos. So I was like, let me see what he talking about on this interview. So come to find out, he was being interviewed by his ex-lawyer, Caleb Bumpus. That was the lawyer Woody had that he fired. Remember, it was funny. He fired her in court, and plus she was trying to get in. Prior to that, she was trying to get off the trial. But it really all was a play. It was a play, and it wasn't. But in the bottom line, it was a play, because what it was she from Texas, she from Houston. By her being his lawyer, when Glanville had called her to court that day, they only told her she's gonna be there for a couple hours, so she came all the way from Houston. So she had maybe some temporary situation set up with somebody watching her kids or something. So when they get to court, it becomes to be a dragged out thing. You know, they lied to her about the time, so she requested to get off the case. Glanville tried to give her some type of excuse why she couldn't get off the case, but I think another lawyer or the prosecutor came through and justified her cause why she's trying to get off the case, and then to make it even better. And that was because Woody had fired her. So come to find out, he did that to help her. You know what I'm saying? Because she really wasn't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Because the time was being longer. We all know in that Young Thug trial, that's why, what they on like 3 or 4, what's they on like the 3rd judge now? Because, man, Glanville was on some dirty shit. But anyway, this is the news. The news is, this is the rumor, allegedly. They said allegedly that Woody's ex-lawyer married Shannon Stillwell. You hear me? They saying that his lawyer, his ex-lawyer, who represented him for a period during the Young Thug trial, is married to one of the 2 guys right now that's still on trial. So I'm like, damn. So they had produced where I was watching it at. They had produced the marriage license. They had produced the marriage license. So we know he got two names. His name is Shannon something Stillwell. But however, so they looked up the other Stillwell guy. Because they say that they're trying to say it's not him, but they looked up the other Stillwell guy, and the other guy that matches his name is like a 40-something-year-old guy that's from Texas, and he's currently incarcerated for messing with some kids. So it couldn't be him. It couldn't be him, right? So once I seen her interview Woody, and the interaction they was having, it was a dope interview. You know what I'm saying? And the way she was kicking, you can't always judge a book by its cover. But the way she was kicking it with him, I can tell she had a little flavor. So that made me want to go follow and look into her. So I go over to her page. I go through her page. She got some lives and stuff on there. I see she been active lately. So this is the killer part. So who broke this story? Who broke this information? So that, like I said, let me get to this. My fault. I'm moving too fast. So she went live last night. Boom. So don't forget the news had came out. I had just got hit to the news yesterday that she supposed to have been married to dude. So she go live last night. And it seemed kind of weird because it was a short live. And in the live, she was kind of rambling. But what I took from the live is that she was fishing. You know what I'm saying? People had already said something to her in the previous live about questioning her about being married to guy to Shannon. So they try to call it unethical. Because she was Woody's lawyer. She is a lawyer. These guys are on trial for the RICO, and ever since she was off of Woody's case, she's still been like heavily involved in the case. So she went live last night. So I'm watching it because I knew people was going to bring it up. So that's what I'm thinking she going live for. That's what I'm thinking she was going live for, to address it. You know what I'm saying? To address was she married the dude or not. So she go live. She kind of rambling and stuff. There's people in the comments asking her about it. She don't confirm or deny. And them was the words out her mouth. That's what she said. She said, I'm not going to confirm or deny if I'm married to him. But if you go to her Instagram page, and look at her profile, it was a rumor going around saying that she had changed her profile picture to Shannon's picture. So people went over to her page and found out that wasn't true. She still had her picture on there. But if you go to her profile, it might be changed now, but I know at the time, sometime yesterday, if you went to her profile, in her profile, she had herself being listed as a wife. So when she go live last night and the other day, people asked her, you know what I'm saying, like, is you married to Shannon? Is you married to Shannon? She said, I'm not going to confirm or deny. So if you're not married to this man and you married to somebody else, and somebody asks you, are you married to another guy, and you don't deny it, come on, that's a slap in your real husband's face. And the people who broke it, the person who broke the story is assistant editor for the Law and Crime channel that's playing the trial. That's who put the information out there. So on the post where it was shared on X, they shared it. You got lawyers, other professionals, they chiming in on it. So you mean to tell me these lawyers and these other professionals and that's in the justice system, they can't really track down that right information? So if you ask me, I believe it's true. But is she wrong for me? That's on her. That ain't for me to decide. But it's just kind of strange. But however, if she is, that's like kind of telling us like she must know something that we don't know. Because the last deal they had offered him, I believe, was like a 60 ball. But however, his lawyer did stomp the state yesterday. I don't know if it's gonna help. They did stomp the state, but this damn YSL trial, man, has been YSL trial has been off the hook. I seen some evidence today they presented. They was talking about when he got the rental car, and the rental car was supposed to have been used and somebody being deleted, And what make it look so guilty, and it make it look guilty to them, to the jury, to the people who don't know. But I have seen people, man, I have seen people do this. If you go put some tint on a rental car, that looks suspect. But however, I have seen some guys put some tint and rims on a rental car. They weren't even their cars, a goddamn rental car. What you gonna tint and put rims on a rental car for? But that definitely looked wild. That definitely looked wild in a deletion case. And they trying to say that's the car you used for that to happen. So they even wonder, like, why is you putting tint on a rental car? That looked wild, man. And for some reason, I'm trying to figure it out. That's what made me start going back and watch it even more deeper. I'm trying to figure out, why are they still presenting evidence in these guys' case for stuff that they found in Thug's house? That ain't, I gotta go back and do some homework. If anybody out there know, shout out Johnny Diggs. What's up with it, man? If anybody know and caught it and found out why are they doing that, I understand they all was under the RICO. But it seemed like to me, once Thug was out of the picture, it should have been like all evidence that was tied to him should be out of the picture. Because it seemed like they trying to use stuff that was in his house against them. And like I said before, we already know if me and you sitting in your house and the police come in there and find a gun, that's your gun, it's your house. You know what I'm saying? It's on the person. And if it ain't your gun, it's on the person that's there to take out and say, no, that's my gun. But if they don't take out, they go like, this your house, this your property. So I don't understand why they still bringing that stuff up. So I'm personally thinking everybody pretty much then got deals. I thought they said, I had thought they was the last two left. But I had seen somewhere else where it said it was some more of them left. But we're going to say them the last two left. They about to get the short end of the stick. They about to get the short end of the stick. They done let Thug out too, because they steady presenting evidence from when they raided his house in their trial. Like I said before, even if they was there, they can't use that evidence on them. So that trial right there, it's a circus. And the day when I was watching it, man, the judge was pretty much telling the state, like, man, once again, y'all sloppy. The judge steady cleaning up their messes. So, however, if them dudes end up getting banked and found guilty, they should have hella grounds for some appeals, man. Hella grounds for some appeals. Got that boy Trump. Got that boy Trump in office. Some people happy, some people mad. We've been kind of covering the same shit for the last 2 or 3 days, but shit, it keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's getting juicier and juicier. Last night, come to find out, I had came across some stuff and then heard somewhere else about the immigration. Biden said Biden, my fault. Trump said he coming in the door, and one of the first thing he's doing is he getting on the immigration. He getting people up out of here. This is a different day and time right here, man. Because if y'all don't know if y'all caught the video, they had a video going around where it was some migrants in Chicago. We're going to say 30 on 30. It was some migrants in Chicago in an alley going against some Chicagoans, some gang members. The migrants, they got the migrants deep down there in Chicago. So the migrants finally got fed up with the Chicagoans, and Chicagoans finally got fed up with the migrants. So they met up in the alley to fight. They got sticks. Some of the Chicagoans got burners. I'm quite sure some of the migrants had it. But when Trump come in, man, he try to put them people out, man. I think it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hectic, man. Cause some people, they risk their lives to get over here to what they say the good life, and they get all them. They come over here and get all these benefits and privileges. When we got people over here, man, been here all their life, can't get shit. You know what I'm saying? So he said they got to go. He busting up families and everything. And people must forgot that when he came in the last time, one of his main things was to put that wall up, that fence or that wall, whatever he had put up down there in on the Mexican border. So I think that's gonna be an ugly situation. Everybody hyped because when Trump was in office the last time, they say it was money flowing through the streets. I think some people might have let money flow in the streets cloud their vision for the big picture. And I done seen so many posts saying, I even seen Grant Cardone. If y'all out there hit the Grant Cardone is like a financial guru. He put up a post talking about Kamala Harris, and he even said it like, man, and I gotta give it to Charleston White. Charleston White said it, and a lot of other people said it, like Kamala Harris was supposed to have professional women, professional people talking to her professional people versus bringing on people like Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion. And if we go back to them videos when they was on there, you could look in the crowd and see the people's faces. And they was kind of like astonished. You know what I'm saying? And once again, we gonna call that shit when flexing goes wrong. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, use celebrities to sway people's votes, and it backfired. I definitely don't think that was a good look. No knock to neither one of them artists, but that just wasn't the time and the place. You know, it's a time and place for everything. It's a time and place for everything, and that definitely was not the place. But how do y'all feel? How y'all feel about us having a president-elect as a convicted felon? Donald Trump ain't even a street nigga, and he got more felonies than I got. The president-elect is a convicted felon. So do y'all think by him being a convicted felon, he gonna loosen up the laws, like the hiring laws and some of the things that convicted felons are, that people who are convicted felons are denied of? Y'all think he gonna lift it up by him being a convicted felon? I should have put a poll in the chat. For the people who have been waiting, I started editing that OG Percy interview last night, and I ain't gonna lie, man, I fucking surprised myself. I only put like the beginning of it together, and that motherfucker fire. I'm gonna be dropping it in probably either tonight or tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday at the latest. Because like I said, we want to make sure it's right. I want it to be a movie. I'm kind of dealing with some things now. I got to get over that hump. That's why the thumbnails say, when the going get tough, the tough get going. You know what I'm saying? I just got some shit I'm dealing with. But shit, you know me. I stand. There go my guy Goon. I just was talking about you, Goon. I shot you that message yesterday, and you hit me back with what you said, but I don't know, man. We done got more. We done got more evidence to say it may be true. I mean, even if it is, it don't, more power to them. I just thought that'd kind of go good with because you killing that YSL trial. But yeah, they got more evidence that came out. Oh, girl, she even came out and spoke. And it came out of her mouth. She said, I'm not going to confirm or deny. But on her Instagram profile, she says she married. So if she married to another man, why wouldn't you deny being married to people who are to a person people are trying to attach you to that you aren't married to? So last night she went live. I jumped in the live, and the live was weird. The live was real weird because to me it seemed like she was fishing. She was fishing for something. Because she said she was going to go live about one thing. She get on there. She get to rambling about something. The people get to flooding the comments asking her about it. And then she just abruptly end the live like she was fishing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, we're going to get back. Let's get back to this Trump thing, man. But Trump, man. We're going to see if he going to loosen up the restrictions and the laws and all the shit they got, man, for the convicted felons, man. Because I know it was appointed. I forgot how many years back. I don't think it really been too many. They say, I guess when you go for jobs and stuff, they say you only can go. They only supposed to be able to go back so far. You say, it's crazy. When I ran toward the courthouse, guess who picked? Yeah, that's man. Listen, this is what had happened, and I talked about that at first. That's what got me hip to her. See, I wasn't hip to her. What happened was the interview she did with Woody that came across my feed one day, so I didn't pay it no. I just looked at it. So I happened to be watching some little Woody interviews yesterday, and then that one popped up. So I was like, let me check it out. So then that's when I found out who she was, and then I seen how they was kicking it, and come to find out they had been to each other before that, and she was even on there saying how tapped in she was with him. And she said, matter of fact, I think she might have said it on that interview that, yeah, who picked her up one day in front of. Matter of fact, she did say on that interview. She said she told who picked her up in front of the courthouse. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just touching on it because it's trending. People, they trying to hit her, they trying to say it's unethical. I mean, that's a win. That's a win for the street niggas. If so, if he knocked her off, so I hope he did. I ain't against this shit. Cause when I was in that situation, I remember knocking off shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no attorney, but shit, it was a couple COs, so it was just as good. Yeah, it was just as good. Say, my take on it, she playing into the trolls. Yup, I had said that too, cause that's what I had seen another blogger say. Another blogger had said she may be doing it. She might be doing it by her not. When she said I ain't gonna confirm or deny, it's like she got to be doing it for clout, especially if she's saying that she married and then she's not denying it. Because if you married to a guy and people are trying to attach you to somebody that you ain't married to, you got to deny that, because that's like kind of a smack. That's like a smack in your real people face. So yeah, it could be. And I mean, I ain't knocking her. It's all good. We all do it every now and then. Clickbait. Clout chasing one degree or another. I do kind of get just a little touch. I do get a little bit of clout chasing out of her and shit. But I think just because a person get into a certain position, they shouldn't have to cut off the people they know or prevent them from becoming cool with certain people. But it's just like a time and place where you got to do it. But that right there, I guess, is just trending so much just because how much that because due to the trial. You say it happens though, he ain't catch though, to my knowledge. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep following. I'm gonna keep following. It's trending. It's definitely trending. I've been seeing a few people. I hadn't even seen them tapped in on it too. I was already tapped in on it. Like what? Because I don't know if you had caught it. They were saying. Matter of fact, I ain't saying it. It's fact. I seen it. The people who got it started, who posted, was the assistant editor from the Law and Crime channel. That's the one who got the ball rolling. But it could be, man. Listen, the state down so bad right now. They got the state got Atlanta looking so bad right now. I mean, they willing to pull anything. They willing to do anything, man. Yeah, she definitely ratchet. I get that from her. She definitely is. She's staying true. I gotta salute her for all her accolades, though. She definitely, if that's where she come from, but they say that ain't where she come from. But if that is where she come from, she definitely made it out and made something of herself. And I think she's showing other young females they can do it, because I think she said she got a master. She got a master's degree, so she definitely doing her thing. It just make it like a bad look due to what's going on. Cause like I say right now, the state, they gonna do anything. They gonna do anything to get their ass out of the bind they in. They gonna fuck around and drop that ball. They gonna mess around and drop it. Cause Fannie Willis, she really want to speak on the deal that they gave Thug. But we all know all them dudes that they gave them deals to. They gave them deals knowing and hoping. Yeah, they gave all them dudes deals, hoping and knowing they gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Shout out No Monkey Business. Yeah, go drop your link in the chat. When I first came on, I was telling people to come over there and check you out. I gave them a little synopsis of the Idaho case. That right there was fire, boy. Y'all better go over there and check that out. That's gonna make your wheels start turning. But yeah, man, I congratulate and salute anybody, man, that make it out, especially to that level, you know. But yeah, they gave them dudes them deals. But one of them already, who was that already messed up? Who was that? Funk already got out, had got the deal and got out and messed up. But I think Longest Thug surround himself around the right people, man. And stay focused on his kids, like he kept saying. That's why he wanted to get out, because his kids couldn't they couldn't take it no more. I think long as he surround himself around the right people, man, he gonna be good, man. Make sure y'all go over there, man, and slide over there and check out Goon, man. It's good content over there. It's definitely good content. He covering everything. He covering the YSL trial. I didn't say no monkey business. I said Goon. I didn't even know you had a wrench over there. You got a wrench? Not only is they covering the YSL trial and the breaking shit that happened, not the breaking, but the shit that happened down there in Idaho. His other content. He even gonna keep y'all up on the content that's going on in the YouTube streets. So you're getting a variety of everything over there. You know what I'm saying? And see, that was my whole mission and goal, man, to come in this shit. My whole mission and goal to come in this shit, man, was to network and promote and build together, because it's enough for everybody. Because like I told y'all, man, when I first came in here, man, you just have to pay niggas to drop your link, pay niggas to shout you out. You know what I'm saying? So I said, shit, I'm going to come in the game and do the opposite, because shit, they win, I win. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing wrong with it. If you're going live, Monkey Biz, I don't even know if you've been going live. I ain't been getting no notifications. If you're going live, man, go ahead and drop your link, man. It's cool. But I was thinking about hitting her up too for an interview for Goon. Let me tell y'all who else I came across last night and kind of got their backstory going. And I know you hip to her. Breezy, Gucci's ex-girl. I finally got her whole story, because it just started trending the other day that one of Gucci's old flings had accused him of domestic violence. So I finally heard her side of the story. You know, and she wasn't afraid to admit that she had some mental issues. She's on medication and stuff like that. But come to find out, you know, she was a big artist back in the day, female artist down there in Atlanta. You know, she was saying if she hadn't got sidetracked and bamboozled, you know, she's saying she would have been the Nicki Minaj or the Rihanna in Atlanta on the music scene. But she definitely got a dope story. Her name is Breezy. On Facebook. On Facebook and Instagram, she's the Candy Lady, Kandi, Candy Lady. But y'all had to go back. I had to go look into that story to see them. So I'm like, man, what the fuck going on? I had never heard of that. Then come to find out he had the video. Then I even found the video because they kept saying, because when I was doing my research, it kept saying he had punched her before. So I even found the video where he had punched her on stage. But she done did a couple dope interviews. She done started tapping back into the music. She said she back. She said she had fell back for a while. I know I've seen with her and I think a little Scrappy. They got some stuff. Out. But we were over here, man, really just burning. We was over here just burning the midnight oil. Waiting on these interviews to come in. Y'all know I don't never really go live at this time, but the schedule is about to be changing up, because my schedule about to change, where I'll be doing my real life shit. So the schedule, let me see. Yeah, I seen that video. But she said, though, I mean, she was kind of like, one minute she was giving him his props. The next minute she was kind of like owning him, because she was saying like how she wasn't getting because she was signed. That was a matter of fact. That was the first artist signed to 1017. This the old Gucci man. Even she's saying Gucci a clone. She said that ain't the Gucci she know, but she's the first artist signed to 1017. She got that's the real 1017. OJ the Juice Man, Waka Flocka. But she was saying that by her being signed to 1017, when people was coming to going to Gucci to get features, you know what I'm saying, he was they'd pay him and they'd keeping the money. She just really been talking about how big she could have been if she hadn't went that route. But he was with her, I think she said when she got with Gucci, I believe she was like 17 years old. Bet, yeah, hit my DM, we definitely can do something. I'm kind of all over the place. I ain't even do no research on this stuff. I'm just talking about some shit I have seen. I mean, I'm down. I'm fully prepared. We can do the series, but man, I've been going through some shit. I've been going through some real life shit, and I'm really just going live to stay in the algorithm, chopping up with the people, keep the wheels turning, and boom, look what happened. Make connections. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely can do a series. So I've been following through there. I used to just be in the bushes. I really just be in people's bushes. But yeah, she got a dope story. What happened? I had caught up on her lives. Somebody had recorded on her Instagram lives and put it on YouTube, and she really just gave the whole breakdown of it. For a minute, people who didn't know what was going on, they thought it was Keisha Kaur, but no, it wasn't Keisha Kaur. So. Oh, and she said she got a platform because she said she wasn't going to hit no platform. She's going to tell on her own platform. So I definitely was going to hit her up for an interview. But see, the thing about that, see, this is where I be messing up at. A person that has some drama going on. So say, for instance, a person that got some drama going on, I would use it ain't even clickbaiting. So if a person got some drama going on and I get them on my channel, I get them over here and just tap the drama. We're gonna go into the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like Naughty. When I first got with Naughty had bullshit going on. I wasn't when I was interviewing him, it wasn't to interview him about the bullshit. It was really to interview him about what he was doing. The bullshit just came with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people, especially this new generation, it's a lot of people who ain't hip to her. And other artists like that. You know what I'm saying? And the other day when I was on here, I told the story about I ain't even gonna call the artist's name because I already gave him the free promo. It's an independent artist. I went to their page. I mean, I don't count numbers. Numbers don't mean shit. I got more subscribers than them. I'm more consistent than them. I got more views than them. So I had already been checking her out. So I'm like, damn, that's a dope artist. So I'm gonna hit her up for an interview. Because the whole purpose of the platform is when I find dope artists that I feel like got it, I like them. They just need that push because you never know who looking. You never know who looking. I look at Hankin TV as like, you know, they don't have artist development no more. A lot of these artists ain't going through what's that, man? Where they teach them how to talk. Media training. So I look at Hankin TV as kind of preparing artists for that next step. You know what I'm saying? To prepare them for the Vlads and the Say Cheeses and stuff like that. You know, and also to put some eyes on them. Like I say, you never know who watching. All it takes is one person. That's why I say, man, it ain't about how many people watching. It's about who watching. So I had already had my eye on them. So I caught him live one night on Instagram. So I jumped in the live. I'm like, what's up? I want to interview you. So they told me they hit their booking agent up. Man, you know, anytime somebody say hit the booking agent up, you already know what that means. Money. I'm not paying for no interviews. Don't get me wrong. I understand business. I will pay for an interview. I had paid for some interviews, but it got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to pay you to promote you. I'm not about to pay you for me to make you a Hankin TV promo reel, Instagram stories with your music, thumbnails and stuff. I'm not about to pay you to do that. You should be paying me. So I went ahead and I'm gonna shoot my shot. So I shot my shot at the booking agent. Don't get it twisted. I ain't mad. I'm not one mad bait. I'm about to just show you how twisted the game is, man. This is an independent artist that went live, and when she went live saying she don't have a manager. She's looking for a manager. It's people that been wanting to work with her, but they didn't wanted to work with her, but they didn't because they thought she was signed, but she's not signed, so she's free to work with people. So I said, well, boom, we could do an interview, tell people about the music, let people know you're looking for. Shout out Miss T. Let people know you're looking for a manager. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it ain't about how many people watching. It's about who watching. So I'll go ahead and hit the booking person up. Gave him the spiel, and the spiel is, "What's up? I'd like to interview you on Hankin TV and efforts promote your music, business, brand, upcoming projects, and whatever else you got going on. I do my interviews online, so that means you can do it from anywhere. Boom, straight to the point. I ain't giving no credentials or none of that. All you gotta do is tap my profile or go to my page. You can find all that. That's very professional. And it tell you up front what you're getting out of it. In efforts to promote your music, brand, upcoming projects, and anything else you got going on. So I hit the booking person. They hit me back asking me for some days. And don't forget, time is money. This is time now. So they hit me back asking for some days. I gave them 2 different days. So that means while I'm waiting on them, I can't book nobody in them 2 days that might want to come, can come on before them, because I don't want to put nobody in that spot. Then they say that's the day they want. So now they got a whole week of my schedule blocked up because they taking so long to answer. That right there was a red flag. It'd be a red flag for me when the DM get answered slow, especially when I know stuff happened and stuff like that, but I ain't gonna say it'd be a red flag, but a spider sense go off when a person be slow to the DM on that type of time. So I sent them the dates. They hit back. They was like, so I had sent them the dates. They didn't answer. So I sent another message like, are they still interested? So then she hit back a couple days later, a day or two. They're like, yeah, they still interested, but however, it's gonna be $150 charge. They're gonna say, yes, they still interested, but by you being a small platform, it's gonna be $150 charge. By me being a small platform, it's gonna be $150 charge. So what do you charge the big platforms? So I DM them back and say, appreciate it, thank you for your time, but I don't pay for interviews. This is promotion for the artist. I'm about to promote you. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sit down and take my time and hold on. Y'all be seeing my promo videos. Y'all be seeing the promo videos.
Like, you can ride the wave, but you're not gonna be the wave. I am the wave.
So I'm about to sit down, make you a promo video. By you being an artist, I'm gonna put your music on it instead of that. I'm gonna put your music on it. Then you can take it, use it for more promo, do whatever you want do with it. Then I gotta sit down. You other content creators know what I'm talking about. Then I gotta sit down, make a thumbnail, make a nice fire. Thanks, man. Make a nice eye-catching thumbnail. Then once we done, you can take the thumbnail and use it for more promotion. Then we're gonna sit down. We're gonna interview you. We're gonna do a real thorough interview to let people who ain't hip to you find out who you are. You know how many people that I interviewed that people wasn't even hip to? Not saying they wasn't popping, but just people wasn't hip to them. You know, I'm up here in the Midwest. It's a whole lot of people down south that we ain't hip to. It's a lot of people in the north we ain't hip to. You know what I'm saying? So that had kind of it didn't rub me the wrong way, but they kind of let me see how people think. Like, well, damn, they're just really a up and coming. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking, taking nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing, but like I said, man, I was going to film school. One of the things they told me, they was like, man, but I already practiced that anyway. I even practiced that in the street. Sometimes I used to give away more shit than I sold, just, you know what I'm saying, to get motherfuckers to come. But they told me in school, they said, man, you have to do some free work. You got to do some free work. But I feel like in an artist, I mean, I can't count their pockets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, but like they say, man, all promo is good promo. You know what I'm saying? yeah, Hankin TV, we a small channel. But like I say, it ain't about how many people see it. It's about who see it. You know what I'm saying? And I done told y'all before, I don't talk about it a lot because I don't want that to be the reason that people come. And then I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think. Then I don't want motherfuckers to think I'm perping. But I done told y'all before. I personally know A&R's at Rockefeller and at Cash Money, and they told me they looking. We looking. We watching. And I always go back to the story of Tyler the Creator, where I told y'all Tyler the Creator. So he went on YouTube and found a guy. He has a video. It has 6 views on it. Tyler the Creator took him and turned him into a star because he seen the talent in him. It had 6 views on it, and it wasn't like it just went up and it only had 6 views. That video had 6 views on it, man. But it'll pay off. Like Miss T said, always come back tenfold and do. That's why I call myself Mr. Get It on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I first got in the game, people was charging for shout outs. People was charging for links. Some still is, but interviews, people was charging for interviews. Like the shit I'm doing, I should be charging. But I'm doing it for free. I get mad on the back end because it's going to come back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, not only is this how I get mad, and I got a nice little catalog building up of interviews. I think I got a pretty good ear and eye for talent. Out of all these people I done interviewed, a lot of them ain't big, but they going to become bigger. And the thing about it, they done came across Hankin TV. So as soon as they get that big break, people going to go back, watch all their old interviews and all that. So I get mad on the back end. You know, right now what I'm doing, I'm putting in my 10,000 hours. Y'all know I say if it take 10,000 hours to become what they say, a professional at something. It's something saying something like that. It take 10,000 hours. I'm putting in my 10,000 hours right now. You know what I'm saying? I get it on the back end. It'll come. You know, we all got to start somewhere. You know. And this is the thing that I found. This is the thing I be finding funny. I be finding that I done came across so many situations to the people who should have been asking to get paid, and I was prepared to pay them, don't want to get paid, and the people who shouldn't even be asking to get paid be want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So what had made me create Hankin TV is I kept seeing all the dope artists in my city. I really wasn't tapped in the local rap scene in my city. But somehow I had got tapped in. I'm like, damn, there's some talent down here. Like, we need to turn other people onto this. Then, you know what I'm saying? I seen the podcast and the shit was starting to boom and shit. So I'm like, I'm going to make me a platform, interview artists in my city, everywhere, but artists in my city. And so they could touch other cities. I got quite a few artists on my city, but it seemed like a lot of them was trying to charge me. I said, what? A lot of them trying to charge me, and I got the most love. You know, so that's why I'm tapped in, man. Shout out Dallas, man. That's why I'm tapped in with Dallas so heavy, man. And they got a saying. They saying, I don't know if this is just pertaining just to artists, but they saying, you got to lock your city down first. As far as what I'm doing, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You know, I believe you lock down whatever you lock down. You know what I'm saying? But they say you got to lock your city down first. That hasn't been true with me because I really did little stuff that I have done without my city behind me. You know, and then it probably kind of make people look at it like, well, damn, nigga, if your own city ain't fucking with you, why would I fuck with you? You know what I'm saying? That's when it take a person to put their money cap on. You know what I'm saying? Think with their big brain and see the big picture of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said there's been people who should have charged me, and I was ready to pay them, not charge me, because they see the big picture. It don't even be about the money. You know what I'm saying? Because the money someone be adding, some of the money someone be asking for don't be nothing, but it's just that I gotta put in too much work. You know what I'm saying? Like the $150, that wasn't nothing, but I'm not about to pay you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely when I ain't gonna get it back, it ain't like you about to bring me $150 worth of views back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on me to get you views, it's on you to get the views. I'm just giving you the platform. People got to know who you are to want to come and see you. To see the purpose of this is for people who don't know who you are that's gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? So that mean people who already know you, they not gonna come, so that's not gonna bring the views. The only thing gonna bring the views is the people who don't, some of the people who don't know you. know what I'm saying? But shout out to them though. But I made a rule though. And I pretty much kind of been standing firm on my rule. And my rule was people who I reached out to before in the past that denied, you know what I'm saying? That I give everybody a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I really believe in business. But I ain't doubling back. Ain't no doubling back. Don't wait to it. Don't wait to it what you call take off and then be like, come on, let's do it now. No, where was you at when I was trying to do it? You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong now. People think they bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. It's steps. They say since you a small platform, I'm a bigger than you though. You calling me a small platform? Come on now. Any promotion is good promotion. So I'm going on all platforms. It only take 5 or 10 minutes. I ain't got that much time. Well, I'll do it for you. I can just go in there, just do a little something. I ain't got a bunch of time. Bet, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Just let the people know who you is. I'm gonna introduce you to your music. That's why. And this is another sacrifice I take. This is another sacrifice I take that people don't realize. Whenever I interview an artist, I play their video. 9 times out of 10, I can't monetize my video because their music is copywritten. So that means I can't even monetize my video. But what type of interviewer would I be saying, in efforts to promote your music, business, and brand if I don't play your music so the people can hear it? I can get people over here all day and interview them and don't play their music. That'd be selfish just so I can monetize my video. That'd be selfish. The whole purpose is for you. We're going to play your music so people can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't monetize a video. I don't go back and cut it out. So that means when people come and watch the replay, they still get to catch the music. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think people really realize the sacrifices, man, that some content creators make, man. I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, I ain't about to get on there and do it for free. Shit, man, we got to start somewhere. We all started doing something for free. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, it's only very seldom that a motherfucker gonna jump in here, man, and blow up overnight and get a bunch of money. You know, that comes from having that microwave mentality. I always been about the grind. You know what I'm saying? It take time. It definitely take time. But we definitely got some far interviews coming up. I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of been slacking. Like I told y'all, I'm going through something. And this right here, like, kind of been like my therapy. I started editing that OG Percy interview. I should have been had that out. I got some more footage when I was down in Dallas. I'm about to get that out. But we working. Definitely over here working, man. Make sure y'all hit me up, man, for them intros, them thumbnails, them edits. You know what I'm saying? I got another edit I had made for my guy, but the beat he had got, it was copyrighted. So I couldn't play it, but I'm going to play it anyway. Let me find it for y'all. Just for the new people who ain't hip to it. You know what I'm saying? Just showing the love, just showing my work at the same time promoting people. You know what I'm saying? I get it on the back end. Here we go. This right here is the night. This is the night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My bad, that's the wrong one. Here we go. This is the night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What up, brother? It's Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. Yes, sir. Hey, I am back for another exciting episode of podcast. Excuse me lovely, my amazing co-host, Chhyld.
Yeah, that's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Hankin TV. But y'all gotta come over there. Y'all gotta come over there with your grown folks hat on. Ain't no gym shoes, you know. So you gotta come in there with them soft bottoms, them soft wallaby bottoms, or them hard bottoms. There's grown folk business over there. I mean, we get a little, get a little loose, but that's where the grown folks meet at. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on Hankin TV, man. And also, he got some dope interviews. That's my guy Mac. He's a reality TV star. He's been on a few reality TV shows. Matter of fact, he was on one. He was on a dating. Matter of fact, he was on a dating. He was on a dating reality show. And I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell y'all who the dates was. The dates was Tamar Braxton, Nivea, Claudia. No, not Claudia Jordan, but the female, not the broad, but the female used to be married to Chhyld Ochocinco. What's her name? She bad. But them was the females they had to choose from. It was Tamar Braxton, Nivea, and I just said her name. The female that was married to Chhyld Ochocinco. I think they was married for like a week, a day, or they was married for some real short time. But it go down over there. He got a lot of dope interviews with people in the industry. You know what I'm saying? He just recently he might feel like I'm telling his business, but shit, I'm giving him his flyer. He just recently went for a role for P Valley. He definitely doing his thing. But it's just a mixture. It's just a mixture, man. A mixture of content. But yeah, go, man. Don't forget, hit me up. We definitely can put something together. I got a dope show that I do on 2 times a month. The second Sunday and the last Sunday of the month. A dope show I do with Butter Go Harder. Me and Butter Go Harder, we did a dope interview. Female artist out of Dallas. So make sure y'all slide through there, man, and check it out. But other than that, man, another topic I want to touch on. Kaya Sinet. I'm kind of older. So a person might be like, man, what the fuck you doing watching Kaya Sinet? Man, listen, I don't give a fuck how old you is, man. If that little young nigga don't motivate you, then ain't nothing gonna motivate you, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga 22 years old, man. And what he doing? He doing the same thing that us who call ourselves content creators is doing. If he can do it, you can do it. If he can do it, we can do it. I was watching Kaya Sinet the other day. Matter of fact, last night, Quavo came through there. That boy, and let me tell y'all something about. Let's dive a little deep into this. So Kaya Sinet, like I said, I'm kind of older, so a person might wonder what I'm doing watching. First of all, like I say, motivation. If he can do it, we can do it. Second of all, I had somebody ask me, like, man, who was Kaya Sinet, man? What is people going over there for? The reason I say they got to go over there, he's 22 years old. He's tapped in with the younger generation. He's definitely tapped in with them. So that means artists like Quavo, Nicki Minaj, Glorilla, Kodak Black, Snoop Dogg, they got to go over there. The internet, the blogger, the content creators, the new A&Rs, man. We are the new A&Rs. This is where the record execs is looking, and the real A&Rs is looking. They looking online. And ain't no more sitting in demo tapes. It ain't, them days is over with. They looking online. So they got to go over there to tap in with that younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know how influenced our younger generation is. So a younger generation who don't know nothing about a Snoop Dogg, by them going on the Kaya Sinet stream, that's gonna get them a few views from the younger generation who ain't hip to them. A Glorilla, that's gonna get her a couple more views for the younger generation that's not hip to her. He definitely got it's definitely a dope formula, but it took work. It took work because he didn't start off like that. Remember, Kaya Sinet started off as a gamer. I don't even see him playing games no more. He's streaming with the stars. But they got to come through there to tap in with that younger generation, and they understand that. And it's kind of like the same with Hankin TV. When I reach out to artists to get you over here, I ain't saying you got to, but you got to come over here for people to see you, man. You got to get outside of your city. See, that's what's wrong with some. I'm not an artist, but I think like an artist. You know what I'm saying? And then since I can't, and since I'm not an artist, I'm gonna get behind me an artist. You know what I'm saying? And push me an artist like I'm the artist. So what's the best way for you to get noticed? If I'm up here in Ohio, what's the best way for me to get noticed down in Memphis? So I gotta go on some Memphis platforms, or no? What's the best way for me to get noticed in Memphis? I gotta go down to Memphis, do some groundwork. Gotta go put up some flyers. Gotta go do some shows. Gotta go touch hands with the people. I ain't got time. I can't make it all the way down to Memphis. What's the next best thing? Well, I can hop on a Memphis platform because I know Memphis people watching it. You know what I'm saying? Not counting all the other states and cities that's watching it. You know what I'm saying? So the content creator, man, and the bloggers, man, is the new A&Rs, man. This is the new wave, man. Big Brother is here. The internet is here. So sometimes and it takes so much out of it. So going doing shows. I ain't saying you still got to do that. Going putting up flyers. We talking about going back to the street teams. Artists these days, man, not even the artists, even the business brand owners are lazy. How can you be lazy when the shit is this easy? It ain't nothing but a push of a button. Then I tell them when I reach out for the interview, I do it online. You can do it from anywhere. You know how many interviews I done did with people that was riding in their car? I did an interview with a guy, man. He was in a club. This dude was in a club. We still did the interview. It was exposure. But I guess his management or whatever told him, like, man, that ain't a good look. So he hit me up and we did it back. And I said, we ran it back. But however, when he was in the club, I didn't like, nah, man, we ain't going to do it because you're in the club. Come on, no, we still going to do it. Because even if the people can't hear you, it's going to make people want to know, like, man, who was that? What the hell is he talking about? So we ran it back. But the shit is just so easy now, man. Ain't nothing but a click away. A click away. Content creators and bloggers, man, is the new A&Rs. Check out my guy, Young Joe Spike. I reached out to him, but we kind of like, we missing each other. He married one of my homegirls out my city. He from down there in Atlanta. This the guy, he shoot Gucci Man videos. He shoot BG videos. He shoot Keisha Kayora's podcast, not counting all the other artists who he shoot down there. But he just came out with a dope series he put together called Playing It Raw. And they bringing it to YouTube. I'm working on getting him on the show. So we can definitely go check out that Playing It Raw. It's a dope series. I seen some clips of it. I seen BG in there. I think I might have seen Gucci in there, but I seen a few stars, I seen a few people he done work with in there. It's definitely dope. We're gonna get him on the show. So it's going down, man. We working with a lot of little bit of everybody over here, man. The door is open. All the person got to do is walk through it, but it's easier than that. You ain't even got to walk through it. All you got to do is click the mouse, click the screen, and you in. Definitely click. But what y'all done seen going on now? This really like kind of an open panel too. I forgot to put that on the title. But what y'all done seen going on out there, man? Oh yeah, I also seen, matter of fact, I'm scrolling now. I also seen where I think Lil Durk got 2 more charges. Whew. Damn, man, Lil Durk. How can you, man? How can you do that? How can you make it out of where you was trying to make it out of, man? Get to where you trying to get to, and then fumble the ball like that, man. Fumble the ball like that. He doing it for the net. And I done heard so many times people referring to saying, man, like, Dirk, man, let the internet make him crash out. Because they kept telling him to ride for Vaughn. Come on, man. That right there, when it first happened, I don't personally know him, so why should I even be concerned about it? But when I first seen that, man, I couldn't even, it took me like a couple of days to take it in. Because I'm like, man, what the hell? Like, man, you mean to tell me you done did all this dumb, it was super, super sloppy. You done did this sloppy ass shit where it could come back to you and you done made it out. Come on, man. Yeah, they say he done picked up two more. He done picked up two more charges. That boy, young boy, he just dropped like 2 or 3 new videos. I think he got an album dropping on, I want to say Friday. And they say he on his way out. So we gonna see. We gonna see. But if y'all, wherever y'all at, man, if y'all know any dope artists, business or brand owners, man, have them hit me up on the ground, man. Tell them to hit my DM. Let's put something together. What's up, Whoa? Shout out, Whoa. But yeah, have them hit me up, man. We all about spreading the love over here, man. Somebody gonna make it. Somebody gonna be big. You hear me? Somebody gonna be big. It's like a slot machine mentality. You keep pulling that lever, sooner or later you're gonna hit that damn jackpot. You gotta keep a slot machine mentality. I'm gonna reach back out. I'm gonna hit Gutter TV back up, man. Me and Gutter definitely gotta make that happen, man. Gutter is one of the pioneers of this shit, man. Gutter was doing this shit, man, when running around with a camera wasn't cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the way from Arkansas to Atlanta, man, working with all the artists. Definitely tapped in. We had an interview scheduled. Somehow we had kind of got a time conflict, missed some messages. We definitely gonna get it rescheduled. Get that back up and jumping. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff, man, coming. Here for the next few days. Usually on the weekends I'd be tied up, but here over the next few days, man, I'm gonna have a little time on my hands, so we definitely gonna be making something happen. So just be having y'all post notifications on. I'm gonna be going live. I also be looking for something for me and Goon in the streets with it TV. Make sure y'all slide over there and subscribe. Catch up. Y'all need to go over there, man, check out what was going on with that case in Idaho, boy. That shit was deep. Idaho they haven't done an execution since hangings. The last time they executed somebody in Idaho, it was by hanging them. So just imagine how long that been. And here they got a guy, if he did what they say he did, he definitely deserved whatever he got coming, man. Cause he didn't take out no bad people, man. He took out some good people. He took out some college students. Somebody trying to be something in life, man. Y'all see what Wall say? You see that case gonna be crazy. It definitely is. The trial start next year. I think somewhere like November or August or something like that. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all slide through there and check that out. And y'all definitely gonna get y'all daily dose of the YSL trial content if y'all been keeping up with it. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really hadn't been keeping up with it. I had to just be like peeking at it here and now and then. But once I went over there, that's when I really started getting into it. Because that man, because a lot of people thought like, man, boom, once Thug get out, everybody was gonna leave and just leave the other two dudes hanging. But nah, people still in there. They still getting their views. The bloggers, content creators still covering them. And especially with the with that news coming out that old girl supposed to have married Shannon, so they definitely still getting their views. And I think it's also gonna play a good part too, because like I said, the state messing up so bad, man, them dudes definitely gonna have some hell of a grounds for appeal. Because even the judge telling them they sloppy. They was talking about some shit like I told y'all the other day. One of the jurors emailed the judge asking to get off the case. The judge read the email on the stand. One of the jurors emailed the judge and said, I would please like to get off this case. Because I can't do this another I think they said 6 months to a year. And by the way the state presented their evidence yesterday, I can't help but to be biased. Anytime a person on a jury use the word bias, you're supposed to let their ass go. The judge just told them, nah, it ain't gonna be that longer. It's only gonna be a couple more months. Stick in there and kept them on there. I mean, they supposed to cut that juror. They supposed to let them go. Cause I know they done seen the mistakes and shit like that. So it's really, them boys really got a 50-50 chance. But y'all heard Brian Steele say, if him and Thug went all the way through with it, they was gonna win. Thug just took that deal because his kids. But I don't think I could have did it. I know firsthand experience they was going through. Because one of some of the examples Brian Steele gave, he was like, man, you know, they wake them guys up early in the morning. They wake you up like about 4 o'clock in the morning, shackle you up, put you in a holding cell. So you on concrete, so you sitting on concrete, you sleepy, it's cold as hell in there. Then they pick you up, take you to the courthouse, put you in another holding cell on some more concrete. You sitting, you waiting. Then they take you to court. Then you sitting in court all day. Then you got to go on back and do the same process over and over and over. Man, that shit right there will break you. That's what that shit designed to do, man. That shit is designed to break you. That's why the cop-out, why y'all think the cop-out rate is so high? It's designed to break you. It was one time, out of all the trouble I've been in, it was one time that I beat a case because I didn't cop out. I sat. I said, man, I'm sitting. Other than that, I had been copping out. But when you sit, you got to sit to beat them cases, man. But look how long them guys already been sitting. So I know they tired as hell, man. And then that going back and forth court procedure is wild. Then not to mention they got you eating the food they got in there is horrible, but at least if you back in the cell you can eat some commissary. Then they feeding you out of a brown paper bag. Probably some cold ass soggy bologna sandwiches or peanut butter and jelly with some stale ass cookies with maybe an apple or a banana or something and a old ass milk. So it's definitely designed to break you. And another thing I had seen the other day, I ran across, speaking of the YSL trial, they showed the YFN Lucci footage when he got into it and got poked up. Who did they have on the stand? I want to say they had one of the jails administrators on the stand, and they was asking him about the footage. And the answers he gave was pathetic. But hold on though, let's talk about that watch though. That's been trending. Let's talk about that watch that the officer had on that people are trying to say is a Young Thug watch or a watch that came up missing from the evidence or something. Man, the reason I ain't going for that, it do look like an expensive ass watch. But you can't tell me, man, dude is stupid enough to wear that watch to court, man. And then be doing all that with his hands. You can't tell me, man, a person is that dumb. That's why I ain't even bite on that. I ain't even pay that no attention. Because you can't tell me this dude was dumb enough to wear that damn watch to court. So when Young Thug, that day he took his deal, y'all know one of the things they talked about was not waiving his property, meaning he want to keep his property. So when they had raided him, I knew they had already took some stuff, but yesterday we got to see some pictures of the stuff they had. So hell no, he better not have waived that. And it's crazy they trying to keep his shit. That's why, come on, man, they already know what type of money he was getting, how much money he was donating to stuff, you know. But yeah, you can't tell me dude would have been dumb enough to wear that watch in the court. I seen somebody say it looked like he had changed the band from a gold band to a black band. I know, dude. That's why I was like, hell no. Because at first I'm wondering, like, what are they talking about? Because I had seen it, but I didn't really even think about that. Because I'm like, man, I know a motherfucker ain't that dumb. Because listen, before I even really caught what was going on, because I seen to understand. Before I knew they was talking about the jewelry, that's the first thing I said. I was like, damn, that's a nice ass watch. And that's what I said. I said, it looked like a Richard Mille, but man, I know that nigga wasn't that dumb to wear that watch in that courtroom. And then when he took the stand, he was kind of like, the answer he was giving was kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of giving some iffy answers as far as about how they store the evidence. And one of the questions they asked him was like, man, well, with that type of jewelry, do you tag it all as evidence, tag it separately, or do you tag it all as jewelry and just put it in? He said, with that much jewelry, you would tag it all together. Come on, man, you got to tag that shit separately. If you don't tag it separately, how you know something ain't came up missing? But best believe all the stuff they took up out of there, I know something came up missing. A ring, a bracelet, something besides a watch. Because they was finding all type of shit in there. They just caught a nigga up here where I live at in Ohio. Listen, Ohio. Matter of fact, let me Google the population of my city right quick. Dayton, Ohio. Let me tell y'all what just happened about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But let me Google the population right quick. Dayton is a small town. Dayton, Ohio population. Dayton, Ohio population in 2023 was 135,512 people. About 2 weeks ago, they just caught a nigga in my city, listen, with $2 million in cash, $2 million in cash, 20 bricks of cocaine, and 1 brick of fentanyl. So you mean to tell me out there $2 million cash they found? Ain't none of that shit come up missing? Come on, man. But that definitely was a lot of jewelry. So I know something came up missing. Even if nobody steal it, something got lost, misplaced, or something. So we gonna see what happened with that. But man, I wish them boys the best though, man. Anytime you go to trial, man, you playing a dangerous game. It's always I ain't want to say a 50-50 because it's always gonna be in the state's favor. So, cause y'all see how bad the state is messing up, and them boys still ain't getting no break. Shit, they gave everybody else deals. They should went ahead and gave them dudes some sweet deals that they'd take. But I think I don't know if both of them. I know one of them, but I don't know if both of them got a body. I know one of them do. Man. Yeah, they should have gave them niggas a deal and just got the shit over with. But like I said, since the big fish done got away, somebody got to go down, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Thank everybody for coming through, man, rocking with me. I know I'm rambling and boring, but we just over here just kicking it, man. We just breaking it up from the bullshit. I could never been boring when a nigga dropping jewels. Ain't nothing boring about dropping when a nigga dropping jewels. I'm definitely dropping some jewels on y'all, man. Definitely dropping some jewels on y'all. Kind of letting y'all know, man, how people think, man, how this shit work, man, in front of and behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate the support. We on the road to 3,000. I don't know what I done did. I think it was from not being consistent. That's why I just been going live. For some reason, I cannot get that last 40 subs for that 3,000. Shout out to Goon in the streets with the TV again. I'm definitely about to start going vertical. I was supposed to go vertical tonight. I was supposed to go vertical now. I'm about to definitely start going vertical. Going out there deep in them YouTube streets with them scoundrels, boy. It's wild on that wall, boy. You're gonna run across all type of characters. But the same way you're gonna run across the wild characters, you're gonna run across some real ones, man. Cause shit, this right here, this is the wave, man. The new A&Rs, the internet, the bloggers, and the content creators, man. I also seen that boy Honeycomb Brazy. He just was on the phone FaceTime call with his sister. He said he on his way. But I think Honeycomb Brazy, man, I think he might have missed his wave, man. Because that last time he had just got out, he had a hell of a buzz going, man. The time he been gone, times has definitely changed. And he can't get out this time back on that beefing with Finesse 2 times. That's kind of what got him in there this time, focused on the wrong shit. So I wish that boy the best, man, but I think he might have kind of missed it. He might have kind of missed his turn, man. He might have missed it this time. He'll get a few dollars. He's gonna get a few dollars when he first get out. You know, start for interviews and shit like that. And his first couple little projects and little features. But as far as longevity in the game, get some real money, it might be over. It might be over for old Honeycomb Brazy, man. Damn, Brazy. But the dumb shit, I really can't. That's why I don't judge people. I really can't knock him or the shit Dirk did, because I just did some dumb shit. I just did some of the dumbest shit in the world, man. And we definitely gonna have a story time about it once I finish dealing with it and shit. Once we finish dealing with it all the way, we definitely gonna have a story time about it, because there's a lesson in it, man. And they let you know, man, as easy as motherfucker get to you, as quick as they can take it away, man. But I hope that boy the best. The way he was talking on the phone kind of seemed like he on the same shit. But I know he was real energetic. You know what I'm saying? He's still himself. But he definitely gonna have to. Oh, let's go back to the Chhyld. My fault. So let's go back to the Chhyld. So Quavo came through there. So you know, prior to Quavo coming through there, Kai had some of his real friends, some of his friends over there, some of his buddies over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people really realize how big Chhyld is, man. That nigga making some shit off that streaming. But he had some of his day ones over there with him. Quavo came through. They chopped it up. I don't think the situation is as big as people as the internet trying to make it out to be. But everybody know Chhyld and DDG real cool. DDG was just over there the other day. As a matter of fact, DDG caught some flack. He had caught some flack from the internet because his mother of his child, Haley Bailey, she had said something about her son. DDG had her son on stream, and she didn't okay it, so that was trending. So anyway, DDG doubled back over there when Quavo was over there. Him and Quavo kind of like, I ain't gonna say got into it though, but Quavo, so he went and sat next to Quavo, and Quavo told the nigga to move, go over there. But before that happened, they both kind of said some flat things to each other. So what the internet is trying to say is Quavo was playing DDG because he's not a biggest artist as he is. He's a small artist, so Quavo was playing him like a peon. I don't believe that. I finally went and sat down and watched it myself. I think them niggas was just joking. You know what I'm saying? It's the internet. Don't forget, everybody. How come? Man, everybody say everything a play. How come they didn't say that's a play? The internet. You know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of trending, saying like, what would you have did? Would you have moved or would you have spit on Quavo? I think they was playing though. Cause also they was saying like, cause another thing the internet was saying like, damn, I thought they was cool. So I think they was just bullshit. I don't think Quavo was playing him like that. It was a kind of awkward situation if it was some real shit. You know what I'm saying? For you to go sit next to a nigga tell you, nah, nigga, move over there, you too close. Especially a person of Quavo's stature. I can kind of see why the internet was taking like that. Due to all the things Quavo did and how big as they was and the things that they did, but I don't think people kind of realize. I mean, DDG ain't nowhere near that big, but I don't think people really realize how big DDG is. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the first young niggas doing this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting real money. So he kind of like I feel like how Quavo is in the music world, that's how DDG is in the YouTube world. So, and y'all already know these YouTubers and content creators out here eating just as much and more than these rappers is. So, see, people don't feel to realize when you in that type of, let me get, I need a sound effect for this. Hold on. I need a sound effect for this right here. This is about to be bars. This is about to be some game for y'all right here. I need a sound effect for it though. When you in them type of circles, they don't go by status. They don't count status. They count money. It's about how much money you got. It ain't about how big of an artist it is. It's about how much money you got. Niggas looking at money. They ain't looking at status. So no, hell no, when Quavo was playing DDG because he one of the biggest artists as him. How can you play a nigga that's getting just as much money as you? You know what I'm saying? That's like a basketball player going. That's like the highest paid basketball player going to sit next to the highest paid football player, and the basketball player telling him to get away because he ain't. Nah. They don't go by status in them circles. They go by money in them circles. Because if that was the case, why was Quavo over there with Kai? You feel me? If that was the case, come on, man. The internet always takes something and twist it up, boy. They quick to say something to play, but they They didn't call that a play. Like I said, I don't think. What am I looking for? Okay, I didn't think that. I don't think that. I think they was just bullshitting around. They was over there kicked back. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. Like I said, it was nice promo for Quavo. Because he came through. He got his own cognac now. So he definitely came through with a bottle of his cognac.
Y'all niggas rather be more famous than rich. I ain't never lived my life trying to be famous at all. I don't give a fuck about that shit. We trying to get this motherfucking money, stack these coins, so I can do what the fuck I want to do, and everybody around me can do what the fuck they want to do.
I don't think he could have said it no better than that. That's just what I was saying right there. These niggas better be more famous than rich. It ain't about how famous you is. It's about how rich you is. So, in them circles right there, that definitely ain't going by status. They going by how rich you is. Because how you going to shit on a nigga that's just as rich as you or not too far from it? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else is going on. We're going to do a little bit. What time is it? Oh, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think it's probably a good 80% chance I'm going to be over there on the Purple Pennies podcast chopping it up with them for a minute, man. But let me see. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of doing it for the gram, man. See what's happening out here. Make sure my DM ain't open. DMs is treacherous, you hear me? Damn, look at there. Speaking of Casanet, look what we have there. But yeah, that's definitely the move, man. Motherfuckers got to go through there to tap in with that younger generation. If y'all got some kids, I bet y'all know. I bet they know who Casanet is. It's about to go harder. Make sure y'all pop in Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for Go Harder with Hankin. With Hankin TV and Butter Go Harder. We're going to be chopping it up. I might be able to give y'all that story time then. If I done dealt with it, I ain't going to be able to give y'all. It's definitely going to have a happy ending. I'm going to be able to give y'all like the gist of it. I might as well go ahead. I can go ahead and give y'all the end. I'm going to be able to give y'all the end of it too, because I'm the type of motherfucker, I'll speak shit into existence. You know what I'm saying? So I might break that story time down then. That'll definitely give us something to talk about. Also, the other day when we was doing it for the gram, we came across the mug shot. We might come across it again. I know y'all hip to it because it's been national news about the guy down there in Chicago that deleted the police officer and his friend during a traffic stop. Man, that guy mug shot came out. It like he was foaming at the mouth or something. Y'all done seen it? Y'all seen that mug shot, man? Drop a one in the chat. The guy down in Chicago that shot that deleted the police officer and his friend, man. He had dreads. He had some long dreads. He had a wild mug shot going around. If they man had to judge him off his mug shot, he's done. Let me refresh this. So we're going to call this a open panel / doing it for the gram. Well, that's where we just slide through the gram, tap on some trending topics, some things that's going on. Little Rock, Arkansas, man. Make sure y'all tap in if y'all down that way on December the 7th. That boy Gutter TV, they gonna be in the house with Boston Richie. December the 7th, Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out Arkansas. Doing it for the gram. That boy King AK-47 live right now. Say Lil Durk will be charged with multiple bodies for hire. Co-conspirator 2 revealed. Yeah, that Durk case gonna be wild. I mean, y'all think this Thug case wild? There we go right there. I just talked it up, don't it? This would make it seem like I was sitting here scrolling through my Instagram, but I wasn't though. Told y'all it's been trending. If y'all think that YSL trial been wild, y'all think that that old Block 5 trial really went wild because they did some more dumb shit too. Let's talk about that boy YNW Melly. YNW Melly been trending the last couple days, man. He done filed a suit against Broward County Jail. He said he been in solitary confinement, I want to say, for the last 2 or 3 years. His mom said she hasn't talked to him in 2 years. And then she said when she sent him letters, he end up answering to some letters she done sent him weeks ago. So they saying that he ain't getting his mail. They ain't allowing him to talk to people. Oh yeah, the judge in the YSL case definitely said them niggas is lacking today. Can she say that as a judge? Is that fair for her to say that shit on Keep Talk Media? Is that appropriate for her to say as a judge? Because I know when the state was saying, when the state even Miss Love, the black prosecutor, when she was reading some stuff off the other day, she just said N. She said N-word. She even used the word. That judge, she done got a little bit, but you can tell by the way she talk and the way how she been talking through this trial, she got a little flavor, but that still don't give her the right to, that still don't give her the green light to say that. Let me get y'all, see that's how different this young generation is. See, like y'all know I'm kind of a little bit older. I ain't too old, but I ain't no young nigga. I remember I was in the county jail one time, probably about 2000, maybe 16, had to be about 16. There's a white guy in there, he used a nigga word. We got into it. And I can't believe them. The other dudes was in there. And I'm like, man, nah, we don't play that. To my, what's up, my nigga? Nah, man, we don't play that. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? I don't come from that generation where that's cool for anybody to say that. Although they be trying to say, oh, it's a term of endearment. Come on, man. It's just some shit you don't do. And I could tell how he was doing. He was really trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You do got your there she go right there. I definitely been talking about everything that's on the gram. You do got your Caucasian guys that do got a little bit of flavor and do think they are that, but come on, man. Yeah, I ended up getting into it because as I first was hearing it, I couldn't believe it. Like, man, what the fuck did he just say? Then he hit me with that. And we ended up getting into it and shit. 21 arrested in Florida. Operation Skin So Soft. They was giving them happy endings at them massage parlors, man. I ain't gonna lie, I seen this yesterday. I was going through the pictures like, I'm like, man, them dudes was tripping. Them couldn't be the picture. They couldn't have been in there looking like that. But I don't know. Some people just be thirsty. And I guess a nigga motherfucking there getting a massage or whatever, and then one thing lead to another. But yeah, they done took down the whole ring, but they wasn't playing. Okay, so she came back and issued an apology for saying the N-word while reading IG conversation evidence. I guess we probably can give her maybe the benefit of the doubt this time. She don't do it again, but she might have been deep in the flow of reading. You know what I'm saying?
I read out the word Niggas, which I hope that...
That's how you know she's comfortable saying it. Like I said, she talk like she got a little flavor. That's how you know she's comfortable saying it. She probably be saying it around the house. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, them niggas crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't comfortable saying it, you know what I'm saying, when you get to that word, you're going to probably kind of stutter or slow up, or you're going to take a pause to think, should you say it or not? You just ain't going to just feel that free to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing going to come to your mind is like the cautionary of saying it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to just say it freely like that unless you used to using it. Okay, let's see what we got going. We doing it for the gram. I mean, there we go. I told you it was gonna probably come across. This kind of a better one right here. Pause. But the first one they had up of him, this guy, he was foaming at the mouth and everything. His eyes was rolled all up in the back of his head. It might could have just been he had realized what he had done. Hold on, let me see if I got that. No, I ain't got that sound effect. But I guess he knew that's when he fucked up, huh? But yeah, they had him looking. He was looking, boy, he was out of it. Man. I guess they were saying it might have been like, they might have made him take another one because it was catching so much flack. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh hell no, he looked like he did it. Shout out OG Percy. I told you I'm gonna be uploading that OG Percy interview tomorrow, Saturday. Either tomorrow or Sunday, man. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I got that interview with OG Percy coming. Fire. Already done started on it. Just doing it for the gram, man. This be free promo too right here, man. If you want to get your IG page popping, hit me up. I'll put you on an episode of Doing It for the Gram. We'll spend about 20, 30 minutes on it, going through it, putting your IG in the chat, and on the banner, telling the people to go follow you. Shout out 400. Shout out them Bama boys, man. That's old girl right there. That's Breezy. The candy lady, Mac Breezy. That's her name, Mac Breezy. That's the one who was talking about the Gucci Man domestic violence. There's a video floating around of Gucci Man punching her on stage. You see her right there back in the day with Lil Webby. She said she'd have stayed on track. She'd have been the Nicki Minaj of the South. I ain't even gonna say the South. She said the game, for real. She said she was popping. I wasn't hip to her, but see, I was locked up during that era. That whole Jeezy, Gucci era. When I got locked up, that Guerrilla Warfare had just came out. And when I got out, we was on that Drake. We was on the Drake era. We was on the Young Money era. So I go to show you how long I was locked up. It was a 10 ball, 10 and some change. So I wasn't hip to her. But yeah, been a lot going on, Judge. And the YSL Charles said that niggas is black. And I caught it too. I was watching when she said it. I said, damn. Said Trump said he's already spoken with 70 world leaders since Wednesday. I know he didn't call hit him up like, I'm back, baby. Trump about to get in there and get on one, man. I'm telling y'all, we talked about it earlier. That immigration thing, that ain't going to roll over smooth. That ain't going to go smoothly, man. Motherfuckers ain't going down without a fight. The motherfuckers ain't trying to go back to where they from, man. And then he got the thing where he ain't even giving it like the immigrant birthright no more. Where a person would be born over here, be considered a citizen. He even talking about taking that away. But I think what a lot of us be overlooking is when it comes to these elections, man, a big part of it ain't just the president, man. It's also the House and voting for your local legislation too, man. Because the president just can't pass laws by himself. It got to go through the House. But if it's a Republican president in there, and then the Senate seats is filled up with a majority of Republicans, you know which way they gonna go. So it really be bigger than the president. But man, they own that too now. They got the House seats too. So I know a lot of that shit he talking about doing is wild, and even they ain't gonna go for it. Even his own Republicans, they ain't gonna go for that. So, oh yeah, let's talk about that. Kendrick Lamar earned 7 nominations for the 2025 Grammys. Beyonce leading it. She got 11. That brings Beyonce up to 90. Beyonce has been nominated for 99 Grammys. For this Grammys coming up, they got her nominated for 11 of them for her country album. We see that boy Kendrick Lamar, he been nominated for 7. And what? They got him doing the Super Bowl, so it's kind of like Chhyld, Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar beef about the Super Bowl, because this is what it's about, right? This is what it's about. It's about current times with them. He been nominated for 7 nominations. But however, I've seen where Lil Wayne has been on the Billboard Top 100 21 years in a row. He's been on the Billboard Top 100 21 years in a row. And he just did it this time with that song called Sticky. I want to say with him, Little Tyler, Glorilla, and Sexy Red. I seen that the other day. That's a big ass accomplishment. You've been on the Billboard 100 for 21 years straight. So I mean, for the last 21 years, you've been on the Billboard 100 at least one time. was that? Oh, that's the Candy Lady again. He said Gucci cheated on me with Keisha, so I went and messed with his ops. Be on meth. Go find you somebody else to play with. What? That's the worst thing to do is go mess with the ops. Damn. She said he cheated on me with Keisha, so I went and messed with his ops. I don't care how much of a dog you is. That got to hurt your heart when your girl go mess with your op. Woo. Damn. She ruthless. Told y'all that boy Young Boy about to drop. That's he dropped 5 music. They say Young Boy dropped 5 music videos within 3 hours. Damn, Young Boy. How long he been locked up? Boy, about a year and a half, going on 2 years. Between a year and a half. And he got mass work like that on deck. So he dropped 5 music videos within 3 hours. And I bet they all sitting on the millie. 67th annual Grammy nominee, best remix recording. They got that girl JT on there. What? Hold on, I might go look that up. Matter of fact, we're gonna slide over to YouTube, y'all, and I'm gonna go to Young Boy's page, and we're gonna see how many views them videos got on them. We're gonna go see how many views videos got on them. Hold on, let me go over here right quick. Let me look it up. Young Boy, NBA, Young Boy. 5 videos in 3 hours. All right, hold on. Now we're gonna bop over to YouTube, share the screen. Go to Young Boy's page. No. Videos. Bam, right there. Latest. 18 hours ago, that one got 489,000. 18 hours ago, 401,000. 20 hours ago, 547,000. 20 hours ago, 415,000. 20 hours ago, 305,000. What y'all think? Y'all think that bad? That's bad for how long he been gone? 1, 2, 3, 4. And he just dropped 5 videos within 3 hours. He went ham. He flooded it. He supposed to have Verb fed us that. He ain't playing, but like I said, they say he on his way. All right, we're gonna go back to the ground. We're gonna fuck with the ground for a little bit longer than, man. I'm on bounce, man. I'm kind of going through some shit, man, for real. Diddy's legal team submits new proposal for his release. Conditions include $50 million bond backed by multiple family members, no access to phones or internet, and more. Man, he is not letting Diddy out, man. He might as well hang it up. He talking about no phones, no internet, and if they do let him out, he'll be back. They gonna revoke his bond because somebody gonna say he didn't be on the phone. But once you get hit with that witness intimidation and being accused of calling witnesses, they definitely gonna let you out because they gonna be liable if something happened to one of the witnesses. And then if something miraculously happened to one of the witnesses, he ain't even got nothing to do with it. They still gonna be held accountable. So he definitely ain't getting out. I can just imagine what he going through sitting in that mug. Ain't never been through nothing like that. Coming from the type of lifestyle he coming from, y'all know he going through it. We doing it for the ground. P. Killer, Austin, Texas, female artist. She was just trending the other day. She was messing with a dude, her old dude. Post allegedly told her, let's make a sex tape. Let's do the Paris Hilton, let's do the Ray J and Kim Kardashian scandal to get your career popping. So she came out and shamed him for that. Shit, he was trying to help you. He was trying to help you get your career popping. A scandal. Run a play. Look at them. They're trying to run a play on us, y'all. Doing it for the gram. They're trying to run a play on us. This topic right here got to be trending. He cheated on me. Now I'm dating his barber. We pushing the hairline back immediately, and we just came across the post where Mac Breezy said Gucci cheated on him, so she wouldn't mess with one of his ops. Come on, man, that shit got to be trending for everybody to be messing with somebody's ops now, or they buddy. For all my sports fans out there, yeah, we covering everything over here. We doing it for the gram. For all my sports fans out there, y'all sports fans, I know y'all caught it. What y'all think about the LeBron James and Ja Morant battle the other night? Where LeBron backed little Ja Morant down and hit him with the little man. Hit him with his own move. Hit him with the little man. He backed him down, knocked him down. Told him he was too little. Ja Morant came back and got him a tech. Ja Morant is a beast. I really wasn't even hip to him. I really ain't no sports. I really don't keep up with sports like that, but I've been catching a few of his little latest highlight reels, and he been clowning. He definitely been doing like some Jordan and Kobe shit mixed with some LeBron. He definitely been real, very athletic. He been hitting some amazing shots. What y'all say about them Colorado Buffaloes? Deion Sanders then went down there and turned them all the way around, man, in 1 year. In 1 year, man, he went down there and turned them boys all the way around. Here we go again with the lawsuit situation. Let's see what he's saying. Y'all see that? My bad. Y'all see what Plies started? Y'all see what Plies started, and come to find out, they could have got him and didn't even get him. So he was trying to claim something. He trying to put some claims on something he don't even own. To me, the only person who sounded like they did it right was Lil Will, Big E, them down in Dallas. You heard him say we got the paperwork right. So look what Plies started. And he probably was trolling. Y'all know Plies a troll. And he probably was trolling. And make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man. We doing it for the gram. Open panel. YSL, Trump, Plies, Trap Plies versus Dallas, and more. And more. More gonna be there doing it for the gram. But yeah, Plies and got some shit started. Boy, he about to have everybody about to be salty because they about to have to start paying. And like I say, he probably was trolling. Like I say, the only person who sounded like they did it right was them Dallas boys, Lil Will. So when I was watching Mac Breezy's live, you know, the people people trying to say like, why you coming out after all these years and say something? You clout, you trying to get some money, and she said, nah, she just want to tell her story. It seems like now it's the time right now. Everybody want to come out and tell their story. But she said it though. She said it. She was with Gucci, so she know him real good. She said they ain't the Gucci she know, but come on, man, we all know people change though. But they was hitting us for a minute with that Gucci clone shit. But she ain't the only person who said Gucci was on medication. It was another nigga. I forgot I want to say him and Gucci used to be friends and some. Oh, this who it was. It was the guy. So when Gucci got accused of that shooting that guy who they say Jeezy is supposed to sent, it was supposed to he didn't admit to it, but he didn't come out and admit to it, but he kind of like tried to he took the credit for it. He didn't fully admit it, but he hinted around to it that was his work. He was kind of talking out on Gucci, saying, Gucci was on meds and blah, blah, this, and he took the work. I forgot why they fell out, though. But he had did an interview a while back, I want to say probably about a couple years ago. I forgot his name, but he said that was his work. That's crazy. I ain't about to claim no work. Okay, he can have it. Shit. Montana 700, the new Dallas, y'all. He just dropped something new. Let me see if they got the name on there. I forgot the name of it. All I got is Chicken Baskets at this back door out now. That's the new Dallas Montana 700. You got that song. If y'all know, y'all done heard Pipeline. When I was in Dallas back in the summer, it was killing it on the radio. It's the new Dallas. Let me see what we got going on. We doing it for the gram. For some reason, man, I got to start getting on Instagram on my laptop, because for some reason when I be on my laptop, when I be doing it for the gram be slow. When I be on my phone, it be going down. And I ain't really been on there too much today. Young Thug is going to link up. Yeah, he supposed to be going to a game. I seen that Young Thug is going to link up with Coach Prime in Colorado this season. Yeah, like I say, man, long as Thug surround himself around the right people, man, stay focused, he'll be all right. But just as many people he got rooting for him, he got rooting for his downfall. So, boy, he got to be careful, because they got him they're going to have him on a thin leash, boy. They just waiting. They're looking for any reason. And then this situation right here, the OT Jam situation. When the Lil Durk situation first had happened, they kept saying, he won Water War. Then some people was coming back with like, well, ain't no paperwork showing that he Water War. So he kind of in a messed up situation. If he didn't do it, he in a messed up situation. But like I say, but when we get to that case right there, that's gonna be about 2-3 years, maybe even longer. It's gonna be wild. It's definitely gonna be wild. We doing it for the gram. Me and Mr. saying something, we do this, doing it for the gram, but I hit him up a couple times a day. I think he might have been busy. So we really was just doing something else. We got a little time on our hands. We slide through the gram. Let's see what we can find to chop it up about. They just played rock, paper, scissors for $20,000. I didn't catch that part of it. Then who we just passed, I Show Speed. He was the guy in the picture with Snoop Dogg. If y'all ain't hip to him, He just raced the fastest man in the world for 100,000. He lost. He was close. That's crazy for that to have been the fastest man in the world. He was damn so close though. He was close as hell. Rock, paper, scissors for 20 bands. But if y'all haven't though, should it be some? If you having some decent people slide through there and check out that Consonant Mafia-thon. Having a 30-day, 24/7 stream. I'm trying to think what made me start catching it here recently. What made me start catching it was Kodak. Kodak turned him up. But I still say, like I said the other day, that was a bad look though. Because like I said earlier, Consonant, he got like he got that younger generation in the headlock, and Kodak being over there like that was kind of like a bad look, because like we know how easy, like I said, we know how easy that younger generation is influenced. Here we go right here. I was just talking about this. Lil Wayne becomes the first rapper to chart a song on the Billboard Hot 100 for 21 consecutive years. Now, let's compare that. Let's compare that accolade to being nominated for 7 Grammy Awards. I think I forgot what I said earlier, but if I went in Kendrick Lamar's favor, I kind of put it up like 50-50. If I went in Kendrick Lamar's favor, I got to say 21 years consecutive definitely outweighs seven Grammys. You know, 7 Grammys, what's that for 1 year, a year and a half? And here it is, compare this to 21 years on the Billboard Top 100, not counting all the other accolades. So yeah. And then by that being New Orleans, the Super Bowl being in New Orleans, I think that should have went to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne definitely put his work in, man. I remember it was a year you couldn't turn on the radio to hear it and didn't hear Lil Wayne. I remember one year, I think they said he was on 100 features. What was this? That's Brie Trilla. I was looking at her for a minute. I think I might have reached out to her. Matter of fact, I think I might have reached out to her. I think she in Atlanta. I think I might have reached out to her. I can't remember. But that's that female artist, Brie Trilla. Bronny James, the move between G League, NBA starting today. So he's gonna be back and forth from the NBA and the G League. For my sports fans, y'all catch the other day when Bronny James and Scottie Pippen Jr. was guarding each other. I have to say I did catch the play where Scottie Pippen Jr. did drop Bronny James off. He definitely dropped him off. Say, little Adonis writes a heartfelt. Drake's son Adonis writes a heartfelt letter. Imagine what that kid going through, growing up. His dad is Drake. Well, I guess the kids his age, they really don't know what's going on. So I guess it's the parents. The parents probably be sicking the kids on him. Man, this shit is trending. Oh, okay, that's her. That's her post. She definitely about to get in. She definitely in the algorithm. Should have put her name in the title. I didn't really know I was going to bring her up, though. But I can always go back. Y'all never know. Shout out Mac Breezy. We might see Mac Breezy on Hankin TV. Who knows? We might be seeing Mac Breezy on Hankin TV. Especially when I hit him up and say, hey, we ain't even talking about the Gucci stuff. We talking about the business that's going on now. So we might be seeing Mac Breezy on Hankin TV. I'm definitely really thinking about throwing that line out there. Let me see if these is all of the Waynes. Because we just, no, okay. We just talking about he had 100 features. 1 year, this nigga had 100 features. 100 features? Yeah, I think that should have went to Wayne, hands down. That Super Bowl should have went to Wayne, man. I had seen where Jay-Z came out and gave his reasons why and this and that. Still, I think that should have went to Wayne, man. Sometimes we got to do shit for the culture. They should have did that for the culture, man. Especially what New Orleans been through with Hurricane Katrina and shit. You know what I'm saying? New stadium. Yeah, I think Wayne should have did that. Definitely should have gave that to Wayne. He should have been a part of it. He should have at least been. Well, I know Lane. He ain't gonna go out unless he's the headliner. King Bizer. I just was talking about King Bizer the other night. Be looking out for Hankin TV in that King Bizer interview. I got some footage I'm working on. I got him in it. So I'm definitely about to hit him up. I know I keep saying it, y'all, but I've been going through some shit, man. I really can't even function right. But I'm about to get back on my shit. I'm about to get back on and throw that line back out there. Cause I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna have to get working. Cause I'm about to be real busy here in a minute. And like I said, my schedule about to change, so I'm gonna have to flood y'all. But we definitely gonna have some fire interviews. Shout out that boy GE. What's up with it, GE? Welcome to Doing It for the Gram. We're doing it for the gram. Open panel. YSL trial. Donald Trump and Plies versus Dallas. We just over here just chopping it up. I'm only gonna be on here about 15, 20 more minutes. Here we go. Right here, I was talking about LeBron and John Morant. It's just a little cartoon drawn up. You have to see it to believe. You have to see it to understand. I know I'm probably gonna come across it. But LeBron definitely backed him down like a big man. And him and LeBron and John Morant, they cool, but LeBron backed him down so hard, John Morant had to come back and push his ass and take. He was mad. I'd have been mad. I said that too. I was like, I'd have been mad too. Nigga knocked me down like that. Shit. But the media, they tried to make more out of it than what it was. But after the game, when they asked LeBron about it, he handled it like a real professional. You know what I'm saying? He said it's just two guys from the inner city that's very, very competitive. That's all it was. That's all it was. Doing it for the gram. Nas had 50 Cent's Mini Me beef first, but he never finished the track. I know he kicked himself in the ass. But nah, probably not, because he probably wouldn't even did the same thing with the 50 did with it. But I know I have came across a few times where one artist had a beat before another artist, and the artist who had got a second ended up turning it into a monster hit. But it might not even did the same thing. So he can't say he lost. That's what that boy Brian Steele had went to one of them colleges, law schools, and he had put Thug on FaceTime to talk to the students. Look at Brian Steele. He turned into a celebrity messing with the YSL trial. Yesterday's prices is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. But he definitely upped the ante. He got Thug off of Rico. Come on, man. He $1 million lawyer. He want that bag now. But y'all know he was Rollo lawyer first, though. Well, I ain't gonna say first, but that's who Rollo had too. Rollo had Brian Steele as well when Rollo caught that case. So the magic he worked for Thug. Do that take some of the Rollo Toll speculations out? Since he worked that magic for Thug, can people believe now that's why he played a part in Rollo getting that short time? I ain't gonna say short because one day is too long in the jail. Can we say he played a part in the time that Rollo got? I knew that Young Thug First Day Out song that had came out. He's talking about let baby know Gunna ain't this, Gunna ain't. I knew it was an AI. I said that as soon as I heard it. And I listened to it probably about 4 or 5 times back to back. That's the first thing that came to my mind was that's AI. That's crazy how that AI is. Clem, shout out Clem. We just doing it for the ground right now, Clem. we kind of at the end. We just slide through so we can find some more trending topics. It's also an open panel. If anybody want to come up and touch on anything we already talked about or something we scrolling across, let me know. I'm going to drop the link. We're just doing it for the ground. That's that boy Schoolwop TV, funniest man in the Carolinas. If y'all ain't seen that Hankin TV and Schoolwop interview, man, make sure y'all go slide through and check it out. It's the funniest man in the Carolinas. He's definitely a comedian. And shout out Schoolwop, man. He be showing Hankin TV a lot of love, man. Appreciate it. We're going to run it back. We're going to run it back and do a part two or something. He's supposed to be coming through for this comedy show we have. But I'm still trying to work out the details of it. We're just going to do a Diddy roast. I seen something today. I don't know how true it is, but if y'all know that Huncho and Keisha Cole was an item for a minute. So they said the other day Keisha Cole posted she's single. So I was scrolling today and I seen where they said I don't know, there was some allegations to put on a person. I was scrolling today and I seen where they said that Huncho ended up getting four babies on the way while he was with Keisha Cole. Oh no. That's a lot. Some hella allegations to put on a man if it ain't true, but she definitely posted that she was single. Matter of fact, it was a post and delete. She posted and deleted it. Remember I told y'all the other day, I told y'all he did that interview where he said leaving Chicago was the best thing he did to get him out the streets, and you best believe it was, man. That's why I don't understand why Dirk didn't get out of there. I don't understand why none of these other niggas get up out of there. Yeah, 4 babies on the way is wild work. That's why I said let's have some hell of an allegation. But man, the motherfuckers clickbait, man, and do shit so much for clout. We don't know what's the truth. So allegedly, everything in this video is allegedly. Yeah, but she definitely put up that post and delete. Taj, me and Taj Janaj in an interview, man. If y'all know who he is, man, make sure y'all go check out that interview. He's a dope entertainment media guy up out of Atlanta. Make sure y'all slide through. He definitely has some words for the people when that Lil Wayne, that little thing about Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar about the Super Bowl, he definitely had some viral videos on that topic. So make sure y'all slide through and check that out. We was just talking about the new Dallas. I couldn't think of his name. Head Honcho. Head Honcho is definitely a part of that new Dallas with Montana 700, Zillionaire Doe, and Head Honcho. They definitely headed it up for that new Dallas. And to me, when I first heard Zillionaire Doe, I feel like he was the Dallas Jeezy. They all talk that money shit. Him, Head Honcho, Montana 700, Pipeline, and Zillionaire Doe. They all got that Jeezy vibe to them. They talk about that paper. But yeah, man, that shit about Dirk is wild, man. I can't believe you throw all that shit away. But like I said, I gotta stop saying it because I just did the damn same. I just did some shit similar to that. That's them Usher concerts. You know Usher. He got that residency down there in Vegas, so he been clowning. He definitely been clowning. Let me refresh this gram one more time for us. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Johnny Damn, still putting on. So I really go to show when you just got money to throw away. You pick rock, paper, scissors for 20 bands. That's why I told y'all, it ain't about your status, it's about how much money you got. So ain't nowhere in the world Quavo was telling DDG to get away from him because he's not as big as he is. Them niggas go by pockets. They go by how much money you got. Okay, they saying Diddy accused of using mother's name to have money and rob artists of their publishing and alleged criminal case. News lawsuit claims. That right there, I don't know how I skipped and forgot about that one. That Diddy case, that Dirt case, been about to be some wild ass cases. Really, especially this Diddy case. Like I keep saying though, man, they got so much stuff. Like they got him what they got him with. Now they got a case on him for this. Then we done had 2 or 3. We're just gonna say more than that. We done had 2 or 3 people that came out with new cases. One of them we know for sure had proved to be a lie. With a female's boyfriend had came out and showed the text messages where she tried to get him to lie. So they wasting a lot of time dealing with frivolous shit, but they ain't really be able to focus fully on the case. That's gonna be something dragged out. That case probably gonna be years. That shit gonna be years, man. Okay, this one right here go a little bit deeper. We was talking about Dirk get them new charges today. Lil Durk receives new charges in his delete for hire case. 1 count of conspiracy, 1 count of use of interstate facilities to commit deletion for hire resulting in death, and 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms in a machine. But I wonder how can they give him? That's what I had. One of the cases he had about using a machine gun. How can they give him the case for using a machine gun? Maybe because he paid for it and he just as guilty since he paid for it. He just as guilty as the people who did it. Ice Spice and Sexy Red share new selfies. Okay then. Say white woman disputes grand jury's verdict, claims edited video led to exoneration of 2 black men in that case. No one surprised me. We doing it for the gram, that's all. We're just trying to find some trending topic. Looks like Bossman and D-Lo and No Cap have a collab on the way. What y'all think about Bossman and D-Lo? Y'all think he done saturated it? Because he was popping there for a minute. Y'all think he done saturated the market? Because I'm really tired of hearing it. But he definitely get to that bag. He definitely came through. And put shit on lock for a minute. With the girl Mac Breezy, she tapped all the way back in with the pass. She tapped back in with Zaytoven. And that's what she said in that interview. She said a person would hit Gucci up for a feature give Gucci the money. She said Gucci would keep the money and send her in the studio with Zaytoven to do the feature. It was the days, boy. I missed that whole wave. What's that, early 2000 wave. Yeah, they about to stretch that. They about to stretch that boy Dirk out. He gonna have to go to trial. They ain't even gonna offer him a deal that's gonna be worth taking. 6ix9ine. This is the first time I heard this, y'all, about 6ix9ine. I remember I heard he had got arrested for a violation, but they say he takes a plea deal and will serve 1 month in prison. Okay, then. I think he went down like right around the same week Dirk did. But we ain't. Oh, and then I might wonder. I didn't listen to him, but y'all know he had some motion. Motherfuckers was listening to him. He ratted on them boys. But what he had did, y'all know he had switched over to Latin music. That's what he had did. He was still popping. He was over there popping. He was doing Latin music. Yeah, when he was on his little run, I wasn't into that. Copyright chaos. Plies come from Megan, Cardi, Gorilla, new lawsuit. And we just discovered from the original producer of that beat that it wasn't even Plies beat. They say he did wrong for even trying to get money for it, because they say they could have went after him but let him slide because it was they beat. So he done got a whole bunch of shit started. Just Hilarious returned back to the Breakfast Club. Y'all know she just had her baby. So she back. I think today was her first day. And then that's the day they had Little Will on the phone. Dallas, who made the Dougie. One of the people who used the beat that this whole Plies thing is surrounding. And from what the producer said, that he was the only one, Lil Will, was the only one that went about it the right way and got the paperwork for the beat. Eric Holder had an appeal denied and was served 60 years in prison. He probably just filed an appeal to foul him. He know he done. Yeah, he definitely know he done. Yeah, he filed an appeal just to foul him. Trump appointed Judge strikes down Biden's green card program for immigrants married to. Yup. Remember I was saying that they even stopping the birthright as being, if you're born in America, you're considered a U.S. citizen. That's about to be ugly. It's about to be, riots and everything. Them people was not going out. I caught one little news clip, one little news segment on YouTube. I want to say ABC, and they were just talking about how many immigrants it was and illegals it was in New York. They said they'd damn near empty New York out if he come through and do that. But man, them people ain't gonna go quiet. But like I said, he don't get the final decision. He got to go through the House and everything. They ain't going because they know what it's gonna cause. They know it's gonna cause chaos. But one thing we got to remember though about Trump though, we can't forget though. You know Trump, he be quick to want to go to war and shit. You know, people were saying, somebody said last night that as far as Kamala Harris said we didn't want no minstrel, nobody on the minstrel in the White House, but we can't forget Trump. He emotional too. He a little stubborn motherfucker too. You know, they trying to say he in cahoots with Putin, Russia's president. So we just gonna see. I just got a notification say YSL judge is furious at Fannie Willis. Man, that case, man, that judge ain't about to keep going for that. So, like I said, them boys done. I think they done if they go all the way. Because somebody got to go down, but it probably ain't even going to go that way. Because the last couple of days I've been watching the damn state, they've been playing violins, man. That shit like violin music playing, man. Because the date of evidence, let me think what exactly evidence it was that they was bringing. I want to say it was some social media posts. Was it some social media? I think it might have been some social media posts, and the judge really wasn't feeling it because the state was going the wrong way about presenting the evidence, but they was messing up so bad the judge was telling them how to present it. But that shit, man, like violin, they just, you know, them jurors, they ready to go too. So they might wiggle. As long as them lawyers stay on their ass and keep the state fumbling, they got a chance. But like I say, it's a big gamble. Definitely a big gamble. Man, Kevo, he get a Donald Trump tattoo. I thought he already had a Donald Trump tattoo, but I know he got an Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. No, that's what it was. He had got the Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and what's the dude name on Facebook? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, the owner. Elon Musk, the owner of Amazon, and the owner of Facebook and Instagram. He had got their faces tatted on his leg before. He had caught a whole bunch of backlash for that. They say YNW Melly smelled a fan's underarm while performing during his first concert. YNW Melly was kind of like out there. That's why I can say I know he going through it. He definitely going through it. Leaked footage shows OTF Jam. I'm so tired of seeing that because they still ain't produced no paperwork. Boston, real Boston Richie dropped his album, Richie Rich. What's the date on that? I ain't seen it come across my Apple Music. Boosie says him and Webby are the best duo ever. Yeah, they definitely was dope together. But what's up though? What's some new shit, or is they performing together? I ain't seen them linking and clipping. But you know what they about to do though? And it was right after this post. They about to try to do this. Cause them Hot Boys, they definitely made history. Them Hot Boys definitely turned it up. But that would be dope though when cause Boosie had put a post up like, shit, man, let me on the tour with y'all. That definitely would be dope. A Boosie and Webby reunion on the Hot Boy reunion tour. That's what it should be. It should be a reunion tour. It should be a Hot Boy reunion tour with Boosie and Webby reunion. We can't say a Cash Money reunion. I mean, a No Limit reunion. We can't say that. In a couple more, maybe like UNLV. Well, that's still part of Cash Money, but that even that though, even UNLV, some reunion from South artists. Put it like that. Maybe some DPT, Disturbing the Peace. That'll be dope. A reunion tour. It'll be all the groups, like 4 or 5 groups from the South. Reunite. That ain't been rocking. That'll definitely be dope. I think that'll do numbers. Okay, I think that's old news right there. We doing it for the gram. Over here on Hankin TV, doing it for the gram show. We just slide through Instagram. Young Thug shares post on X following being released from prison. We know that's old. What's that? That shit about a week old. 2 weeks old. We keeping up what's going on. Okay, then Dallas, we got Big X the Plug reaches #2 for all genres on Apple Music with Take Care album. Shout out that boy Big X the Plug. I just seen Finesse 2 times. So he want to work with Big X the Plug. Big X the Plug trying to put Dallas back. He trying to put him back. And then we got that new Dallas coming right behind him. Like I always say, man, Dallas, Texas, period, about to be the next Atlanta. Well, I can't say Atlanta. I can't say the whole time. I got to say Dallas about to be the next Atlanta on the music scene. Dallas definitely putting it down. I ain't being biased. I'm just calling it how it is. Y'all see how many Dallas artists I had on the show. And you know the artists I have on the show be artists that I feel like just working and doing their thing. And another reason too, also, like I was saying earlier, they're taking advantage of the opportunities. The one who I told you tried to charge me, that was an Atlanta artist. They definitely taking them Dallas artists is definitely taking advantage of the opportunities. When you got an artist like Nina Loretta, come on and don't hit you with that, and then you got a person who ain't nowhere near Nina Loretta try to charge you or tell you since you a small platform. Come on, man. They be counting their eggs before they hatch. Drea Gates. What's that Will Smith, congrats. My Bean, 2 Grammy nominations. My Bean, I ain't hip to My Bean. Y'all hip to My Bean? Shares how proud he is of his daughter, Willow Smith, for being so that's his daughter who's cutting onions. Will Smith shares how proud he is of his daughter, Willow Smith, for being nominated for 2 Grammy Awards. Okay. Well, I mean, also, she changed her name, or is that the name of the album? Okay, then. 2 Grammys. It's going up. Like I told y'all earlier, Beyonce was nominated for 11. That make her been nominated for 99 Grammy Awards. All-time high for Grammy nominations. That's that girl Chicken. She just won a title, female boxer out of Dallas. I'm definitely in her DM. If y'all know Chicken, if y'all in the Dallas area, put in a word for Hankin TV. Tell her Hankin TV is in her DM. Definitely trying to reach out and get on the show. Give her flowers for her recent victory, championship win. Boosie has, Boosie, that's another thing we covered the other day. Boosie had earned his first official platinum song after Nasty Nasty featured with Lotto sales over 1 million units. I couldn't believe Boosie had never had a platinum song, man. I couldn't believe that. All these years, Boosie ain't never had a platinum song. Oh, here we go right here. I talked about this earlier. New beef unlocked. Here go the footage. This when LeBron backed him down. Can y'all see it? Let me see. Oh, damn, this whole time, man, I've been talking, and ain't nobody in the chat said y'all couldn't see the screen. Man, you got to be kidding me, man. I've been up here talking this whole time, and then nobody said we can't see the Instagram. Come on, chat. Wake up out there, y'all. And I've been scrolling for about 30 minutes talking, and then the whole time the screen, oh, man, you got to be kidding me. This is doing it for the gram. When we do it for the gram, like I say, we just scroll through Instagram to trending posts. And the Instagram is supposed to be on the screen the whole time. I'm thinking it's on there. And it ain't even on there. So there y'all go, man. My bad. Damn. Well, I must have been giving good details because didn't nobody say nothing. So I must have been giving a good commentary on what I was seeing. I'll just go back to LeBron James and John Morant thing. So I talked about that earlier. LeBron James had backed old John Morant down. Matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do for y'all. Y'all don't even need to see me. I just put it on big screen. LeBron James had backed old John Morant down real bad. And then when they come down, John Morant hit. And then he pushed LeBron to catch a tech. So they definitely going at it. They definitely going at it. When they say new beef unlocked. Monet Rose. Make sure y'all slide through Hankin TV and catch that Monet Rose interview. Fire female Dallas artist. Let's see what she playing. Let me make sure that's her music. No, that ain't hers. Make sure y'all slide through and catch that Hankin TV and Monet Rose interview. It's on there. Just make sure you hit the live tab and scroll down. It's on there. We'll go ahead, Honcho again, New Dallas. We just talked about him. Cameron and Freaky Ziggy. Dipset. I was locked up for the Dipset era too. But see, when I was like, Columbus, Ohio. Everybody know Cameron, Dipset. They from New York. So when Dipset was on a real nice, when they was on a nice run, I was in a prison in Columbus, Ohio. Now, if y'all ever watch any Cameron interviews, y'all hear with Cameron, he always shout out Ohio. So I'm gonna give y'all the story. So what happened was, Cameron, he was doing his thing in the music. He had hit a little rough patch. So he had knew a nigga in Columbus. So y'all know that's where that perp come from. So he had slid down to Columbus, Ohio one day. He had some of that perp on him. So he sold it to the nigga down there in Columbus. So he sold it to him for some shit. So the nigga hit him back one day like, man, you got some more of that? He's like, yeah, I got it. So Cam said he was down bad. He had a $10,000 check, I'm going to say to his name. So he was walking to go cash the check and end up losing it. But he ended up finding the check. So what he did, when he found the check, he took the check and cashed it and got them elbows and came to Ohio with him. Came down to Columbus, Ohio. He used to be down there posted up and everything. Then once he pumped up, They ended up having a club down there. It was a rapper down in Columbus named Lil Chubby. They ended up getting Lil Chubby on Dipset, and he made his mark down here in Ohio. And then on the radio, I remember when I was in the joint up there in Columbus, they had on Friday nights, they had Dipset Fridays. I used to have Dipset on the radio, and then they'd be like live at the club. But he definitely came down here to Ohio and turned up. He definitely came down here and turned up. They had their own little night on the radio. And he found some talent down here too. But if y'all be listening to his interview, he definitely shut out Ohio because he definitely came down here and pumped up. Because he was coming down here putting that ticket on it. That's when that perp first started going around. Cause I remember I was locked up. I was like, man, what the hell is perp? So I really ain't no weed smoker. I was like, man, what the hell is perp? So when I finally slid to an institution to where I could get it and see what it was. I said, man, I see why I see what all the fuss is about. Cause that shit used to be so strong. I'm gonna give y'all the story time on that too. When I was in the joint, and I was the photographer in the visiting room. I mean, I took the pictures when your people come to visit you. I would be the picture man. I was the guy that took the picture. So by me having access like that, I was like one of the guys that moved the pack. So I remember the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a quick story time right now. And so I remember the first time somebody had brought some brought some perp for me to move and shit. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and cam up so y'all can understand me better what I'm saying. I ain't telling this shit been over 10 years ago. Plus shit done changed in there now, man. So it's different. It's very, very, very different now. Boom. So I was the cameraman. In the visiting room. So I'm an inmate. When your people come to visit you, I would come up there. A lot of times I'd be sitting up there. I'd go up there and sit. They'd be like, pictures would be from like 1 to 3 or whatever. So I'll sit up there and I have a list. So what you just have to do, used to have to buy the pictures. They would prefer for you to buy your pictures prior to your visit. So you would send what they call a cash slip. It was like a check to the cashier's office and tell them you wanted like how many ever visiting room pictures. And then I would get the list with your name on it and how many pictures you get. That way when I come up to the visiting room, you know you're on the list. So you're like, my name's such and such. I got 5 pictures or I want to take 3 of them or whatever. So I got the list. So I'll go up there, sit like 1 to 3 or whatever. However, it was on me. It was a job for me to go as I wanted to. But however, it was a hell of a hustle. Because if a guy didn't take the initiative to send his cash slip in to get his pictures, I'd come up there and they had all the exclusive. They had big exclusive food. They had exclusive food in the vending machines. So you might have missed it, didn't put your cash slip in, or you might have had, or didn't want to spend your money. So what you do, you had your people buy me something out of the vending machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let me get a picture, man. I'll get you something out of the vending machine. I'm like, bet. But also, I was moving the pack too. So shirts, we wore blues in there. You gotta have your blues on, your blue pants. And then the shirts was button down, like a button down shirt all the way down, and it had the pocket right there. So I got the list with the names on it for the picture. So I go up there. I might just be on the yard or even in my cell and be like, yeah, I'm hungry and shit. Like, man, I want something exclusive. Like, man, I'm about to go to the visiting room. So I go up to the visiting room. And even if your name is on the list, I'm like, man, say these pictures, man, just give me some out the vending machine. And then aside from stuff out of the vending machine, I want to say like every Friday, they had like chicken dinners and fish dinners that they had fry, and then they'd sell them in the visiting room. So that was like exclusive food. So boom, I got the camera. It was how old school cameras was. They was digital. You didn't get your pictures on the spot. Well, what happened? They had to go to the we would give them to like a case manager or something. Like the case manager who was over it, they would take them, get them developed. When the pictures came back, I'd take them and pass them out because I knew who everybody was because I was taking the pictures and shit. So when you get the pack in there, we all know how weed is, how tobacco is. You can take it, you put it in a baggie. You put it in a baggie, you double bag it or whatever. You take it, you run over it with the car. When you run over it with the car, it's gonna make it flat. You fold it, run over with the car again. Fold it, run over with the car again. You would have an ounce, and it'd be about this little. It'd be about this long, like a square, and it'd be flat. It'd be an ounce of weed, but it'd been ran over, it'd been smashed and shit. So a nigga hit me up a night before. I didn't mess with everybody, so a nigga hit me up a couple days before. And you gotta realize how many people I had hitting me up for this. Like, man, I got my people coming in. What's up? So I had my set price. Everybody know I got to have a nice chunk of it, all depending on what you got. And don't forget, I got it, so I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we breaking it down together. So the first time I got some perp, so boom. So my nigga come, he tell me what's going on. I'm like, bet. So this what happened. I would take the picture, bam. So I take your picture. So got the CO desk over. It don't matter where the desk at, but the CO desk could be wherever. So I take the picture. Then when I take the picture, I bring it over there so they can see it on the screen. And then when they look at it on the screen, the person, they had their people put it in my pocket, like boom, and it's sort of be in my pocket. So then I go chill. I would never just leave. I just chill, check the scene out or whatever. But I was good, you know what I'm saying? But I knew I was good. I still got to go with my regular routine. So I got the picture list. This is the list with the names on it. So this would be the pack. So I get it out of my pocket, and when I do, I'll put it in the paper like that, like I got the list. And then when I go out to get searched, I just hold my hands up. But I got it, I hold my hands up. I got it in the paper like that. So the first time I get the perp, so like I said, I don't leave. They put it in my pocket like boom. So I sit down. I'm like smelling something. Like, man, what the fuck is that smell? I'm like, that shit was loud. You hear me? It was that real deal perp. So I'm like, man, what is that smell? So I finally realized what it was. So I instantly get annoyed, and I'm like, damn. So I got to get out of here. So I go ahead and get out of my pocket, cuff it in the paper like this. Because like I say, when they just pat me down, I got it in my hand like that. And I got up out of there. So we go down. So what happened, you go to your cell. So when I go to, so they'll be up there doing count time. So I'm in my cell waiting. So then you know when count over. So when count over, they come down from the visitor room. So when they come out from the visitor room, they come straight to my cell. So they come to my cell. We got these things. You know how the little jail windows is. The windows, y'all done seen it on TV, the glass window like that. But in there, we had these things. We had some pieces of cardboard. And we'd take the pieces of cardboard. We'd take magazine pictures of girls, whatever, and put it on it. And then we'd tape it. So it'd be like laminated, but it'd be nice. And that used to be the door cover. That's what we used to put in the window when you was shitting or you was doing something. You don't know nobody look in your cell. So we'll seal the window up. We'll go in there. We'll bust it down. So we go in there. So dude come down. We go in there. Man, we bust it down. Man, somebody come to my door like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, man, what's up? He was like, man, what is y'all in there doing? He's like, man, y'all got that. He's like, man, y'all got the whole block lit up. So I'm like, damn. So that shit was loud. Like I said, I was sitting there like, I had did it. I mean, I had moved a whole bunch of times, but that was my first time doing the purpose shit. You know what I'm saying? So that regular Reggie shit, that shit wasn't nothing. You would smell that just a little bit, or even if you smelled it. You know what I'm saying? But that perp was a whole, you know, that y'all know, when that perp first came out, that was a whole nother monster. When that exotic weed first came out, that was a whole different monster. We take it, like I said, we bust it down, dude. Come like, man, y'all got the block blew up. So I finally see what it was. Like I said, I ain't a big weed smoker. Through. I was through. I definitely got to say that perp was the truth, man. That perp was definitely the truth. Man. And then, so I was in there also too when they had because at first, you know, you used to smoke cigarettes in there. So then they had banned the smoking. So aside from the weed, then niggas want to get tobacco in, so they get what they call, they just get tobacco. You can go to the store, smoke shops, and just get bags of tobacco. So people would do the same thing with the tobacco as they did with the weed. But I wasn't pressed. I really wasn't gonna take no chances with that. I think I did that like 1 or 2 times. I didn't take no chance with that because I didn't have to move the tobacco because I had the police bringing me cigarettes in. Plus, when they stopped smoking, I had so much shit. I still had mouths. So they stopped smoking when you couldn't buy tobacco products at the store neither. So when they stopped selling tobacco products at the store, you had a certain amount of time before you couldn't have no tobacco products in your possession. We're gonna say I think it probably was about like 4 months, 3 months. It was like 3 or 4 months that after they stopped selling it in the store, you weren't allowed to have it in your possession no more. I still had miles a year later when you couldn't get it. I still had them a year later from the shit I had stashed. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, like I said, I had the rollers and shit bringing me tobacco in, so I didn't have to move no tobacco. I did that like one or two times for a nigga I was real cool with, but I wasn't about to take no penitentiary chances like that for no motherfucking tobacco. And the tobacco was rolling. That shit was selling like $5 for a little pinhead cigarette. You know what I'm saying? But I still wasn't taking no chances. But it definitely was going down. Then I was in a non-smoke. So that's when they stopped the period in all the prisons. But prior to going there, I was in a non-smoking facility anyway. It was a spot where it was a prison hospital. I was a porter there, like a casual worker where I cleaned up. I was like a janitor at a hospital, but it was a prison hospital. We used to feed them. They pay the prison, the inmate patients. We used to feed them their food. We'd be the ones that clean their room. We'd keep the hospital clean. We lived there, but it was like everybody. It was like a real hospital, but it was like only 75 regular people like me, like workers there. But the rest of the people were sick, and then there'd be people coming through that then left the institution. Like you might have to go have a surgery. So what you'll do, they'll take you from your institution, they'll bring you to the hospital, then they'll take you from the hospital to OSU, which was Ohio State University. Ohio State University is a medical center. They would take you to the college campus to have your surgery, then they would bring you back to the prison hospital. And then you'll recover, you do your recovery, and then you'll go back to your regular institution. So it was a non-smoking institution, even before they stopped smoking in prisons, period. So you can imagine how much cigarettes was going for in there. So I need to do this on the story time for Tales from the Cell. So what happened was, so this is what it was. So before I went to that, damn, it's getting late. Before I went to that institution, I was at a regular institution, and everybody used to be trying to get to the prison hospital to work because, first of all, it had central air. You know, the prison be hot as hell in there. It had central air in there because it was a hospital. Then by it being a hospital, you know, it's a majority, 90% females work there. And we talking about not inmates, we talking about free females. And everybody know niggas knocking off nurses, niggas knocking off COs and everything. So I was hearing all the stories and everything. And I was just trying to I really was trying to get to the AC. Plus I was doing a nice little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I can go up there and maybe knock me off something, play around or something. Plus, like I said, it was only 75 of us versus being around thousands, 2,500, 3,000 other motherfuckers. I'm only around 75, a majority 75. The other dudes, they didn't count because you're only going to feed them or clean their rooms up. But you house with like about 74 other dudes. So it was a smaller population. It was better food. It was more lenient. It had AC. It just was small as hell. So I put in my what they call a hardship. I put in a hardship to go there. Boom. So they send me. It's like I'm on my way. So when they had put the flyer up saying they had positions open, it was dudes who had been there before, but they ended up getting kicked out. So they always be telling you like what's going on, like how it is up there, what not to do and stuff. And they used to always say, man, like, man, if you knock you off a female, don't tell nobody, because all them dudes up there, the police, all them dudes up there, they gonna tell on you, try to get you out the way, they gonna be jealous. Like if you knock off something, just keep it to yourself. So I'm like, all right, I already had intentions on going up there knocking me something off. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, plus I had me a bit too, so I get up there. So I always been like a quiet, laid back person. So I don't even link up with nobody. Shout out 400, man. Thank you, man, for the super chat, man. So I get up there. The first job they give me, I'm in the kitchen. So when you're in the kitchen, you know, you're doing the kitchen jobs. You making the trays, and after you make the trays, you got to go up with a food service worker, or somebody from the free world, to pass out the food. Because you got, by being in a hospital, you got patients on different diets and stuff. So I was doing that. So then I went from doing that, and that was a gruesome job, because when you did that, you had to be up, I think, like at 4 in the morning, because you had to work the shift. You had to do like, if you did breakfast, you had to do breakfast and lunch. And there wasn't no rest in between. So you had to be up like at 4 in the morning pass out the break, to do the breakfast, and then you'll go back to the kitchen. Y'all do some more work. Then they'll let you go back. They'll let you probably go back for like an hour or two. You got to come back and do lunch. It just was a stretched out long day. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes you couldn't even go back. But so after that, after I did that for a while, I ended up getting like a kitchen porter job. So the kitchen porter, which is the guy got to do the cleaning, mop the floors and shit like that. That was like the shift was more better. So this is how it went. So when they go to take the trays and stuff upstairs, the porters stay downstairs. Only two of us. They stay downstairs, and that's when we'll clean the kitchen. So it'll be a guard and the only person that's in there, that's in the kitchen when the people pass out the food and the food service worker go up. The only person that's down in the kitchen is a guard with us. It'd be a guard down there with us. So it just happened to be a female guard to work the kitchen. So I remember one day I was getting the trash cart ready. So I had the trash cart ready. I had it at the door. So I'm waiting on the CO to open the door. But it was a guy up there talking to her. You know what I'm saying? He had been there for a while. So he was up there chopping it up with her. So I heard her say something to him like, yeah, I like dudes with clean cut guys with low haircuts. And so I didn't pay no attention. At that time, I was rocking the one blade Jay-Z with just the lineup. I'm always was clean cut. You know what I'm saying? So I go take the trash out, whatever. So after the job was over, we going back up to the floor. So we go back up to the floor. You know, real niggas can recognize real niggas and shit. So dude pull up on me and shit. So he like, man, what's up? I'm like, what's up? He's like, man, show girl wanna holler at you. I'm like, yeah, right. He's like, yeah, I'm telling you she do. He's like, just watch when but I promise, even before that, every time, because when you come in, you gotta stop at the desk and give them your ID. And when you leave, you know, you gotta go to the desk and get your ID and shit. So I remember when I used to come in, she used to always say little slick shit to me. But I wasn't paying no mind and shit. Then I leave, she'd say little slick shit. Then I heard her say that. I specifically heard her say that one day about niggas with low haircuts and shit. Plus I used to be hella working out shit, so I was hella in shape. So she had said something about niggas with low haircuts in shape and shit. So I didn't pay no attention, like I said. So get back up to the floor, whatever. So a dude, he come find me, like, let me holler at you. He's like, man, no girl wanna holler at you. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. He's like, watch. So then I really start paying attention. So I'm like, boom. So one thing led to another, whatever. So what happened was, by me being an author, I wrote that street book, Hanging in Love with the Game. Every day I go to work, I used to have a book with me. Because when they go upstairs to pass out the trays, when we get done cleaning, but I gotta be there, I just sit down and be reading my book. You know, that's what took me away from that shit, man. So she got to asking me about the books and shit. So then I started giving her the books. She want to read the books. So I started giving her the books to read and shit. So one day I'm leaving and I really had forgot. She's like, you forgot your book. I'm like, all right. So she gave me my book. So I get the book and I go upstairs. There was a note in it. I promise. I forgot exactly what the note said. No, it wasn't. As a matter of fact, I had a bookmark in the book. That's what I did. I had a bookmark in there. So I keep smelling something. Like, man, what the fuck is that smell? It's like perfume and shit. So I get up there, get the fuck around, get my book. So I get ready to read my book. I'm like, I smell it. I put my bookmark out. She done sprayed perfume on the bookmark, and she done wrote some slick shit on it. I forgot. She done drew like some flowers and shit on there, and said some slick and shit. So I'm like, okay then. So I go back to work the next day or whatever. We get to chit. This is getting to the point. We get to chit chatting, whatever. One thing lead to another and shit. So finally, she say one day, she's like, what's up? You need me to bring you something? She's like, what you want me to bring you? I'm like, shit, I'm cool. She's like, you want me to bring you some weed? I'm like, nah. Because don't forget, I told you, they said 90% of niggas in there are police. I only mess with a couple niggas, so them would be the only niggas I would sell weed to. But I'm such a real nigga, I don't want to sell you no weed and fuck around and get you a dirty urine. So I'm like, nah. I'm like, let me get some cigarettes. I'm like, bring me some cigarettes. Because don't forget, it's a non-smoking facility. I'm like, bring me some cigarettes. So the first time she bring me some cigarettes, she bring me like about maybe 2 or 3 packs of Newports. But you know, Newports, you know how Newports is, you can break them in there. You don't want to break them. So I'm like, nah, so don't bring me them. Got to bring me that tobacco shit, because you can take that tobacco, put it in the bag like weed and keister it or hide it real good. You really can't hide no cigarettes without breaking them all up. Plus, you can get more tobacco. You can get more for your money out of that tobacco. And then it comes with the rolling papers and everything and shit. So I remember the first time she bring me some, so after that, I'm like, nah, you got to bring me the can that's already broke down, so don't bring me them because it's hard for me to have them without breaking them. Because if you get the tobacco, the regular tobacco, it's going to come with papers when you get Newports. If you break them and fuck up the tobacco, what you going to roll the shit up with? Nigga ain't going to, I mean, niggas was smoking a shot of toilet paper wrapper, but nah. So I need the paper so I can be more professional, you know what I'm saying? So she brought me that the first time she bring it to me, she bring me like about 5 packs. I'm like, oh, that's way too many. I ain't got nowhere to hide all this shit. Like, don't bring me so many next time. So she bring me the 5. I bang them. I sell them. I'm selling them for like. Now remember these pouches on the street. They call them pouches. On the streets they only like $1 something. She bringing them into me. I'm selling them for 40. I can sell a whole pouch for 40, or I can take it and roll them up and sell each cigarette for $2, $1. And it come with like It come with like 40 papers in it. It come with like 40 papers in it. So that's $40, $80. Then after you roll up the papers, it's still more left. So I really can make a killing off of it. I just wholesale a whole pouch of it for $40. So I'm banging them. Banging the hell out of them. So that's when I was in a non-smoking facility. But it gone for there. I got something to do. It's going on 7. So we're gonna come back with part 2. Yeah. That's what we about to do. We about to start telling these prison stories. Yeah, well, Hankin TV take over the penitentiary. But I definitely was up there rolling. I knocked a bra. Me and her I got hella stories about her. It was going down, man. I was in that motherfucker like Rich Porter. You hear me? I was the man. It got to the point to where I damn near got knocked. I had to get the fuck up out of there. I was hot to the point they say knew what was going on. They called first. They separated us. They took my job, put me somewhere else, but somehow she'll work her magic and she'll be working on my floor. But we're going to go deeper into that. We definitely going to go deeper into them stories, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we be back. Make sure y'all be looking out for them interviews. Just make sure you have y'all post notifications on. I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, people selling drugs, they call it hanking. You know, if a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, you know what I'm saying, I'm hanking. Yeah. So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, you know. So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, ain't Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio players self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go getters. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
I salute to all the us, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl, the D-Boys in the Allens, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skane, Key and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3 when he played for the Heats. Then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team. Just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt. Ain't no credit, straight cash.
So I got my hustle up. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe the kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.